in the reserve section. Hamilton City Tigers also defending champions, one part there. Surprising to see no Tani Wharo, no Turanga Waiwai. Well done to Kawamitsu and to the Hamilton City Tigers.
Okay, I should be on live now.
As mentioned earlier, the 2019 Waikato Sports Awards.
Videos.
Waikato Sports Awards. Most of the times we think, oh no, that's not our buzz. That's our buzz. If you're a rugby league fan, you're a lover of the game, this is all about us. Waikato Sports Awards happening on the 20th of November 2019 down at Wāhi Pārāhui Pōkekā. Just looking at some of the winners from 2018 Sports Awards. The Coach of the Year was Lucas McKinnon from Pokaioku Shin. Team of the Year was the Rahui Pōkekā Waka Sports, and many of those Kōtira and Grand Final tomorrow in Tamaki Makoto, Tani Wharo. And the Official of the Year is from Rahui Pōkekā as well. So, just some of those categories there. Coach, team, or Official of the Year. If you think your club's got it, nominate them for the 2019
not live.
Waikato Sports Awards.
I mean, it's
happening
what
on
they see now.
November at Wāhi Pārāhui Pōkekā.
Couple of minutes to kill.
Yeah. So in the replays. Is this not this?
They're not full though. Hold it. Hold it.
Me. Good. You too. When I do the replays, you just talk to the replays. So, yeah. I suppose the best way to do it is let them listen. Oh, you see it's right.
That's why I watched Game 3 2016. Yep.
So I can do this kill. So who are you going to go first? Which team? Tigers. So I pull up Tigers team list, and you just call it off there, and I'll transition so you can still see behind it, and then take off Tigers and put on Firehawks after that, and then we'll just transition to picture, and put on the fucking scoreboard emblem. And I'll start the timer. If I remember all that. So whoever wants to sit there, bro, call someone in the front and have a yarn to them. Say, fuck, what do you reckon about this year, bro? What could have gone better? Who should we have on the board? What should we be doing with the gate money?
Can we have AGM to go re-elect the board? Hey, you got to do the paperwork to get the books. That's the only reason why we have an AGM. The books haven't been done.
Yeah, I'll come to the next one, bro.
Oh, I'm good.
So we don't want that yet.
I remember seeing this at school talent quiz day.
No, gee.
Just for a laugh.
Oh, I was probably in Gizzy.
Oh yeah, I was simple.
Well, all right, cuzzy. Welcome back for a yarn when you're ready, cuz. You Pai. Come back for a yarn, bro.
Come back for a yarn anytime, bro.
Sweet, brother. Sweet, I'm gonna get the boys on the change room, get a bit of footage done.
Yeah, brother.
I'll be back.
Yep. So where are we? Who are we? What's going on? How many people are around the edges? What's the weather like? Is there any free kai? There's heaps of free kai pizza under there. Some kai over there.
Oh yeah, I bought some kai bags over there somewhere.
I hope they can't hear us.
Tēnā koutou, nau mai hara mai ki tēnei hōtaka tēnei live stream o tātou. Welcome to 2019 Waikato Rugby League Grand Final. Bring to you today our Premier Reserves Grand Final. Already out on the field we have Te Awamutu Firehawks in fullback. Wairehu Te Huia. On the left wing, Shannon Te Huia. In the centres we have Anton Owen and Hori Maikuku. On the right wing, Maya Homu. In the halves we have Isaac Howell and Nuds Henare Raukawa. In their prop, Ronnie Adams and Cody Flavel, Hoka, Richard Heke. Second rows, Sam Tragmar, Tobias Rangiafa. Packing down at the back of the scrum, Tawhiri Hoera. In the reserves, Jackie Maikuku, Raymond Spooner, Ulysses Kara, Eden Kawhena, and at number 18, if he's lucky enough to have any injuries prior to running out on the field, Teina Winikere. And running out for representing the local area, having the home ground advantage here at Rest Tools Park here in Hamilton. Led out by the man himself, Namu Puru. In at one, fullback, Mikey Machu. On the wings, Aaron Judge, Danny Taingakava. In the centres, V-Man Vaughan Kalsanai, Whale Lua. In the halves, Tiro Rota. And one of the many veterans in the side, Hayden Karena. Propping, hitting up in the front row, Piripi Parangi, Andre Dre Chuichi, Captain Courageous, and another veteran, Namu Puru. In the second rows, the man of steel, Simon Beale, Polo Ashley Timpson, packing down at the back of the scrum, Don Wilson. On the reserves bench, Curtis Kenny, number 15, Lokisili Lolo Pealu. Number 16, Ritane Warihi, 17, Mo Messiah Cook. And the last man, number 18, if lucky to get out there, Jonathan Horndog Wilson. Finally, we're going to have a great game today. The weather's not looking that great. We've got a few clouds, a little bit overcast. There's quite a good number here at the moment, with about 200, maybe 300 people. No doubt the park will pack up later on when we get closer to the Premier's Grand Final kicking off at 3 o'clock. So we're down here at Rest Hills Park, whānau in Melville. Kirikiri roa for our Premier Reserve Grand Final 2019 between Te Awamutu Firehawks and Hamilton City Tigers. Let's get it on. Whakarongo mai whānau, whakarongo are tāringa mai. Tune in and hopefully enjoying this live feed. Brought to you by Kilimanari Productions. Kana the killer himself. My name's Willie B on the hilly with Willie. Not as sharp as yarns with Nams, but hey, we're bringing you some great rugby league here today, whānau. We have Hone Rapana beaming the mic over on the far side for our Waikato Rugby League today. Great man on the microphone. Like to, e tuku mihi ana, ki te hunga, ki te puari o tō tātou Kēmu Whutupauro Riki o Waikato nei. Tuatahi kia Miles, Auntie Seth, JD, Christine, Tikiri, all our delegates from our different clubs. The whānau what I like about today, we've currently just got down on field 3, our under-17s grand final between Tūranga Waawai and Otumotai, all the way from Tauranga there. Today, Hamilton City Tigers versus Te Awamutu Reserves, and also in our P1 and our Premier side we have College Old Boys taking on the might of Tani Wharau. That's 6 teams from 6 different clubs that we have represented here today, whānau. looks of it, finally we have 1 minute silence here. E whakaaro ana matu ki a rātou kua tiraha mai rā. Rātou mai tira tau ki tēnei tau. Kua hoki atu ki tua o pai rau. Koutou rā, hoki atu ki tō tātou kāinga. Kei roto i ngā ringa o tō tātou atua. Nāna tātou e manaki tiaki. Koutou rā, te hunga wairua kia koutou. Hoki mai kia tātou ngā waihotanga iho. Ngā uru pāo rātou mātou e kua tai atina na mai ki tēnei whira o Whitiporo Riki. Gee, I tell you what, whānau, our field's looking brilliant. The ground staff has done a real good job. This definitely looks like a place worthy of holding a grand final. I know there's been a lot of kōrero lately around that. I too myself got caught up in all the action, so you know we're just all avid supporters of this game of rugby league. Okay, whānau, here we go. Ready for kickoff? By looks of it, Aidan Kairena has the ball and the kicking tee, so Hamilton City Tigers has chosen to kick off first, playing from left to right. Taumutu Firehawks have got the receiving, and they're going to be running from right to left. If we look at this Hamilton City Tigers team throughout the year, there's been a bit of controversy around how many so-called Prem players, I call them veterans, unable to make 2 trainings a week now, and that's the commitment that we need. Finally, 2 trainings a week to be in the top side. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys here have only chosen to attend 1 training, meaning dropping down into the Premier Reserve side, as they have chosen to take on their sons' league teams. Namu Puru, currently coach of the under-8s. Far's also in there with coaching one of the teams, one of the junior teams. Ashley Timpson, Jonathan Wilson coaches a young side. So a lot of these Premier players of old have decided to drop down to the Premier Reserve side and take this opportunity to support the younger guys coming up through the grades. No doubt over the week, Nuds would have had his Taumutu Firehawks firing up, pumping up, but also keeping them relaxed. He's not a new campaigner to this type of football. I believe the last time they were in there, 2016, could have been 2016, 17. They left the competition for a while there, but they left as champions. So this Taumutu Firehawks, they've gotten there because they're that good. They're a solid pack, big boys with skill and speed. Okay, so they're no newbies to this level of football. Whānau, Henare will be running them from the middle there. I'm not too sure why the both teams are warming up, but we've got a bit of a warm-up session before the actual kick-off. The rain just started to slowly drip down here. The kids are starting to play around in the rain, and that's good because now they're off the Xbox. They're not playing Fortnite. They're actually down here at our rugby league grounds, running around playing with each other. I still believe the best toy in the whole world is a cardboard box. Especially here, Restals, you've got hills to slide down on. You've got a shop at the back there selling some beautiful kai. Thank you to all the whānau that gave a little to the kilt, to Kana, to help him provide this live stream with an extra bit of, I think they call it data, to be able to bring you these next 2 games.
Yeah, the currency of the internet, kill data.
Yep, the currency of the internet whānau is data. No data, no live stream.
Ever seen my top?
You'll just get a stream.
First in, first serve.
Ka pai.
There's a fizzy drinking there. Some fizzy drinking there.
Yes, our crowd is starting to build up, whānau. Our crowd's starting to build up. I can see a few gazebos floating around there. I see a lot of green, blue and yellow jerseys supporting our Te Awamutu Firehawks. Also see a lot of black and orange, or black and yellow back in my day. I've never heard of such a thing as an orange brick wall, yellow brick wall. Just want to talk a little bit about this number 13, Don Wilson. Travels in from Morrinsville. Part of the old Morrinsville Bulls franchise in the past. Unfortunately, they're no longer in the competition. Well, not for this year anyway. Hopefully they can rebuild and come back better and stronger in the future. So he travels in from Morrinsville every Tuesday and Thursday to training. I came up here on Tuesday just to have a look around and see what the camp was looking like for the boys. They're nice and relaxed. As you can see, they're just going through some more drills. Unsure as to why they've been given this opportunity to train. But yeah, they're here today, finally. Premier Reserve Grand Final, Te Awamutu Firehawks versus Hamilton City Tigers. Hey, kind of noticed at the gates that we don't normally come through are manned today, so whānau, if you're thinking of coming through the hole in the fences or one of the other gates, yeah, there's people there. So pay your $5. It all goes towards my dinner and maybe some after function materials. Oh, we have one of the best refs in Waikato setting up a camera beside us here. No doubt that'll be for training purposes for next season. Brother Nicky, he's setting up a camera there. So just talking to Nick, the under-17s grand final from down bottom went into overtime. Whānau, check that out. Those under-17 boys. You know, those under-17 boys down there took it to the 80 minutes and no doubt went a little bit longer. So the purpose of this training period is just that we're waiting for the rest to come up from down on field 3. What was the score, Nick? So just getting some breaking news from Nick. We all know Nick in the referee scenes. He's the only ginger one out there. The ginger ninja is what I call him. He's got a very sharp eye, very good on the field. I think the clubs may beg to differ about a sharp eye. It's good that he can laugh about it, but he's our ref here. He's just telling me that the score down after 80 minutes was 18-all. 18-all at full time. But Tūranga Wawa coming away with the win down there. In overtime with a try. Not too sure of the final score, whether they got the kick or not, but it's got to be at least definitely 22-18. Kick or not. So congratulations to Tūranga Wawa under 17s. Portman Paul. Tuma Tauinga Takoi. And all the boys that are down there. Umutahi. Congratulations to you boys. Well done. Great season. You deserve to be there. Condolences to our Otimotai whānau. They've come a long way. They've come from over in Tauranga. Played very well to get to the grand final. I knew it was going to be tight. I had seen this Otimotai team play a few times this year, and they look very skillful. So congratulations to the coaching staff of Otimotai. No doubt you'll come back next year bigger and better for this opportunity. So congratulations once again to Tūranga Wāwai, under 17s, I believe coached by Eugene Davies. No doubt he'll have a great heads around him. People such as, I've seen Marama Reina every now and again, Tangata Herangi, Obi's in there, has to be, it's got to be, he bleeds blue and gold, that man, as do the rest of them whānau. So congratulations to our Tūranga Wāwai under 17s whānau. Well, we're back up here now, whānau, back up to field 1. Gee, this field looks good, Uncle Anaru. Anaru Port. Congratulations for putting on a great looking field for grand final. I know it was like this last week, but I think you've done a touch up, mate. I think you've given it another lick of paint because it looks great. Not too sure about that 40 metre line in front of me though. Must have closed your right eye one part there because it looks a bit dodgy. But Kapai, it looks brilliant. I haven't seen rest tools looking this great in years. So to Uncle Anaru and all the whānau that put in the time and effort to get this up and this ground looking as great as it does. Ngā mihi. So we're nearly ready to go, whānau. Aiden Karena has the ball, putting it on the tee. This fella's been playing football for a long time now. I used to coach him in under 14s, I think it was. And now I think he's 54, so that's a long time. But he'll be out there, no doubt, directing all his Hamilton City Tigers players. Wishing him the best of luck and all the veterans, all the senior heads out in the Hamilton City Tigers. Here we go, the whistle has gone. And we are away, whānau. Grand Final 2019, Premier Reserves. Good first set up by Cody there, bringing it back from the back fence. Sits up on the 20 metre line. Good takedown by Namupuru. Nuts goes right, heads out to the far right side. We're on our second tackle. From the hooker there, Richie Heke. Good solid tackle by Don, by Wilson and Tuaichi. The third tackle into Raukawa. Raukawa out here to, I don't think that jersey's got a number on it. Oh, safe hands, safe pair of hands here. Taken in the tackle by Judd. Heke out to Hal kicking it down. We have Machi bringing it back. Nice, solid defense. Nearly on the 20. It's Taingakawa, Denny Taingakawa, taking it in the second tackle. Please forgive me if I get some of these numbers mixed up, whānau. I should have gone to Specsavers. Unfortunately, I couldn't see where Specsavers was, so I just carried on and ended up at McDonald's. Oh, we have this man coming towards us. Oh, Brother Mike Wilson, who leads our Tane Wharau under 18 girls into the ARL Grand Final tomorrow against Richmond. It's going to be a tough game out there tomorrow, so if you're not doing anything, please go down and tautoko. Because Tane Wharau and Hokonui have been up in the Auckland competition representing our whānau back down here in the Waikato, not only for their clubs, but also for the whole Waikato as a whole. So congratulations, kia koe te tuakana Mikey. Wishing you and your ladies, great bunch of girls too, whānau. The best of luck for tomorrow. Back here up to our Premier Reserves final. Nice solid hit up again by Whai Tobias Rangiawha. Heke onto Raukawa kicking down. Good 40-45 metres, 50 metre gain from off the boot. Taingakawa hidden into the middle, taken nicely in the tackle there by Hoera. There's another young fella, Aaron Judd, taking a bit of a run from the dummy half. Oh, the youngest fella out there, Hayden Karena. Oh, here's this Don Whāleilua. Whāleilua runs a little bit like his cousin, in the Canberra side there. Old BJ, Joey Leilua. But not as good as his sister Catherine Leilua. Catherine had a great year rugby league this year, old Catherine. Representing the Hamilton City Tigers women. Yep, the second oldest on the field, actually third oldest on the field, Captain Namu Puru. Ball put through there by Hayden Karena, unfortunately not the best. Good hand shown there by Tawamutu Sports. Now that brings them back up to the halfway line. Good speed shown by Owen to get them up to the 40. Now they're on the 50. Raukawa stepping, good fend. Seems to be a little bit slippery. Yep, Simon Beale has him. Takes him down to the ground. From Heke on to Hoira. Getting to the 10-metre line. I'm unsure of who this unnumbered jersey is. I didn't realise you were allowed to have an unnumbered jersey, whānau. So I do apologise if I'm wondering if that's Ronnie Adams. Great tackle. Danny Taungakawa trying to bring it out of the 20, taking in a nice tackle. So Hoira and Heke both bringing Judd down to the ground. Here's Whale Lua again. Oh, he didn't make as much metres this time round. Good ball and all tackle. Shown there by Changma. As we come out here to the right, Bill, not a great pass from dummy half. Little bit down by the old bootlaces. Simon will be disappointed with that because he prides himself on making as minimal mistakes as possible. We just realised that the clock was going upwards instead of downwards. So we're going to just turn it off for a second and hopefully we'll get it right in the second half. We don't want to assume that we're got 33 minutes left to play in this first half or anything like that. We want to be on point, so we'll bring that time up in the second half. It's still 0-0 here at Rest Hills Park, whānau. The rain's starting to come down a little bit harder. But, you know, we're all here with umbrellas and we're here for a great game of rugby league. Here's our first penalty of the day. Held down by Wilson and Beale. Oh, no hesitation. Raukawa decides that he wants to get his team in front with 2 points. Craig has pointed to the... Yes, he has pointed to the post. So they have a bit of a rest after a good 10 minutes, no doubt, of solid football. Tawamutu showing us why they actually got this far with some great runs, support play by each other, and great sets of hands. Yes, back in 2016, just got reminded back in 2016, I believe, when they were last in the grand final against Taniwharau. Tigers, yes, Tigers. The undefeated Tigers of 2016, yes, Raukawa slotted the kick to put them in the lead by 2 to win that game. Oh, unfortunately, that missed. Not too sure about that, Kazi Jack and Nuku. They look pretty good from here, but don't forget I'm about 50 metres away, and your eyes are better than mine. So Raukawa missing that first opportunity. He'll come back better next time, no doubt. He'll be unhappy with himself with that first attempt at goal. He prides himself on making those kicks like that. Here we go. Not a great looking kickoff, drop kick out from the 22 by Karena. It made it to the 10. I'm not too sure whether this rain is is affecting the gentlemen out on the park, but, you know, Raukawa missing a kick at goal, Hayden putting a bit of a sideways drop kick to get out to the 10. Good run up there, again by Rangi Alpha. Good post-contact meters, whānau, but taken up there, you know, hit solidly, met solidly by the Tigers' defence as well. Hal getting caught with the ball this time round. Brings Heke back into dummy half. They come left. Sam Chengma out to the left. Unfortunately went over the sideline. Pass was directed a little bit too high. Yep. Just while the boys are packing down the scrum, congratulations to our Warriors. Getting up over Manly last night, 24-16. I've been seeing a few posts lately. Nolene Taurua, if you're around, auntie, go to haere ki te kōrero ki a tipene. Go and have a chat with Mooks. This is one of the kōrero I've been seeing around whānau. Hoping that we can, you know, we're all from Aotearoa, so we all should be supporting Ahakoa, Te Tākoro, Ahakoa, Te Kēmu, whatever game. We want to ensure that we have the best people and a really great game. So congratulations to the Warriors and Stephen Kearney and his boys last night. Got a little bit too close for my liking at 18-16. But hey, okay, whānau, back to our game. Once again, another penalty. 1 metre out from the try line. Holding down the player, lying on the ball. So we have Rangi Alpha taking the first hit up. Good defence by Namu Puru. Here comes another good hit up. Oh, Flavel, Katie Flavel. Comes back to the left. Oh, all the boys are on there. At the moment, great line defence shown by Hamilton City Tigers. Raukawa to Hal steps back on the inside, offloads it there to Changma. Oh, and the ball hits the ground. Great solid defence by Leilua. Good sideline D. Putting a bit of a shout out to Mary Watine if you're around, brother, and you can hear this. Come up to the live stream tent on the far side. You'll see where Cullen's got all his gears set up. Come and have a bit of a kōrero, bro, as your team is on next to College Old Boys team. Maybe you want to take over the mic for that game. Anybody that wants to come up here and share some whakaaro about the game, about the year, as long as we're keeping it positive and not following in Cullen's footsteps and putting anything up there for a bit of discussion. Just keeping it positive. Great day for rugby league here, whānau, in the Waikato. Hey, Uncle Tucker, Rohe, Uncle Tucker. Cullen's waiting for you to come up here and have a bit of a kōrero. Apparently you owe him $50. Oh, you paid $50? Nice. Yes, you did. So we got a gold seat up here waiting for you, Unks. Nei mai haramai. I hope you're under some sort of good shelter, because these gazebos are holding out the rain for us, so that's ka pai. Just looking around the field while these boys have the scrum. Look at our kids out there playing like we used to back in the 70s and 80s. Getting dirty, that's the one. Hey, in the rain, in the mud, with a football. These are our kids that are going to be filling our spots in the years to come, finally. There might be a future live stream commentator out there somewhere, a live stream cameraman. Not too sure if Kana can hold this up for too long. Hey, Kana, probably then they'll be getting paid for it. They'll probably be getting paid for it by the time you retire, bro. Okay, Good defence shown there by Shaq. Nice hand. Oh, unfortunately put it down. Oh, Adams. He's actually causing a bit of troubles, though, Adams. He's nice and solid. Tigers are getting a few, 3 or 4 on them, actually. Whereas on some of the other ones, only maybe the one or two. Hone up and on the mic on the far side for the Waikato Rugby League. No better announcer than Hone. He knows his stuff. I'm not too sure whether he knows his stuff about football. But hey, he's a great MC. He's born and bred into this game of rugby league. So, nei ka mihi aki kia koe Hone. Whale Lua hitting it up. Great tackle there by Rangi Alpha. Tobias Rangi Alpha. Piripi Pārangi. Only way that this fella knows how to run is straight. I hear, nice bump off there by the veteran, Namu Puru. Namu Puru, probably 1995 was his first grand final. I remember the young fella playing on the wing on this very field. He's had various positions since then. Went from a winger to a centre to a 13 to a 11 and 12. Now he's hitting that front row. There's only one more place after that, Namu, and that's up here with me, mate. The old Yarns with Nams does a great job, him and Kana, in our Waikato Rugby League, bringing you the live stream. Hopefully all our whānau. And Brother Paitiri. On this, having a mince pie. On the sly with pie, Judy. On the sly with pie. Never tells a lie on the sly. Hoping all our whānau that are not here today, whether you be in Waikato, whether you be a little bit further abroad, and all our whānau over in Australia, wherever it is that you're live streaming from, hopefully enjoying this live stream here from Rest Hills Park. Last Sunday there was an under-13 junior boys grand final between Okanui and Hamilton City Tigers. Hamilton City Tigers taking out that one. Straight after that game was our under-15 girls, Tūranga Wawa and Hokonui. Hokonui, as per usual, very good side, that Hokonui side. Taking that one. Congratulations to the girls for continuing to grow our game, getting the right people involved, and also our Tūranga Wawa and Tani Wharau in the under-15 boys. Did who won their 15 game, brother? The boys game last week. Tūranga Wawa taking that one over, or Tumotai, sorry. Held at Hopu Hopu last Sunday. Drop ball there by Machu. This weather isn't helping anything. However, you know, they've been playing some good football all season. This shouldn't, a little bit of a wet ball shouldn't be bothering anybody. Should have taken that pass, especially on the first. It's all about making sure the passes are right. Putting the passes in the basket, putting their hands up, giving them a bit of a target. These are all the things we teach our kids under 7s, under 8s and under 9s. Giving them a target to pass to and a nice pass. As Heke has a run from dummy half, taking in a good tackle by Timpson. Raukawa out to Hoira on to Raukawa again, coming back door. Oh, Nuds. Oh, actually, no, it looks a bit bigger than Nuds. They come down the left-hand side. Good D shown there by the Hamilton City Tigers defence line. Obviously, Simon Bill, of course, he's not going to let anybody get over that easy. Hal stepping off his right foot, heading back on the left. Offloads, finding a good offload there to Rangiafa. Rangiafa just taken, and loses the ball. A little bit of a ankle tap there by Karena. Sends Rangiafa to the ground and then on the last here. Oh, strong, solid defense. Sheesh, I'm sitting 50 metres away and I felt that. There by Chiang Mai and Rangiafa for Firehawks. They're playing attacking defense, trying to keep the Hamilton City Tigers team down here in their own 22. Definitely in their own half. Hasn't been easy for them to get out of their half so far. So that's tackle number 3. We've had an interchange. I see Lokishili on the field now. Not too sure who he's gone on for. Great defense shown there. Oh, sliding in with the knees. A little bit dangerous. We also have Jackie Maikuku on for Firehawks, who gives that penalty away. I believe this is the Hamilton City Tigers' first penalty of the game. Of course, the clock was counting down. I actually don't know how long was gone. So, good clearance by Karena out here to the 40-metre line. Our young men being ball boys today. You know, they always want to be ball boys. Want to be a ball boy for their dad's team. Tap taken, they head to the middle of the field. Lockie taking good defence by Rangiafa and Heke. Head to the left, Wilson onto Puru. Yep, Puru taken to the ground by Heke once again. It's already done a few tackles their hooker. Good little run up there by Timpson. Tuichi off to Karena, short ball into Beale. Taken well there by Chainmere. Coming left, Karena, step off the right, back onto the left to Tuichi. Tuichi onto Timpson. Ooh, lucky. Nearly made it through the gap closed on him by Reikawa. Heading out to the left, Rota. Knock on there in the in goal. Actually, no. There wasn't a knock on. However, Puru takes him back into the in goal. This should be a goal line dropout if that's the case. According to the referee, there was no knock on there by the Firehawks attacking player. However, Puru playing to the whistle, and that's what we teach our kids. Play to the whistle. Puru driving the man back into the in goal. Yeah, move over here. Move over so come over this way. Come over so Mike can get in. Get right out of the ring. Come on, brother. During half-time whānau, I'm hoping I can get some words from the Tani Whara under 18 girls. Talk about tomorrow. Mike Wilson. See what he's done with his girls for this week. See whether he's allowed them to have KFC for dinner or not. Bit of a wayward pass there. Judd gets back. Oh, no. Carlson gets back to clean that up. Mikey. Machi gets back to clean that up. Whale Lua. Got away from 2 already. I see Mikey who tried to come in with a bit of a deadly tackle. Unfortunately missed. Heading back out here to the left. Karena up in the air. Good ball for this type of a game. Taunga cover has the ball. What has the ref called here, guys? What have the ref called here? What do you reckon, Pai?
Recount. Oh, looking like a recount there, will it be? Yeah. Let's check out the replay. Yeah,
Let's check out the replay. No. Marys don't know how to work this thing. We'll just leave it to the kilt. Leave it to Kana. So our replay is imagine what happened. The best replay you could have is just remember what happened and go over in your mind over and over again and you'll get your replay. No, it looks like it's a handover. Handover to Tawamutu Firehawks. Hopefully my kids are out of the rain with the umbrella and my kai bag. I don't like soggy ham and egg sandwiches. Whānau, if you see my kids, you all know who my kids are. Send them up to the maki. I'm getting a little bit worried for my babies now. They can't afford another week off school. Good defence shown there by Ritane, by Warahi and Tuaichi. In here to Rangiawha. Oh, is it? Yes, Tobias Rangiawha. Another solid tackle by Andre. Down the field go by Howell. Nice. Taken on the full by Mikey Tuivasa-Shek. Check that out. I mean, Mikey Tuivasa-Shek Machu. Here's an opposite of Ken Mamolo. It's definitely in height anyway, but taunga cover. We have Judd in the back there looking for a scoot from dummy half. Good little 5-6 metres gain there by Judd. Wilson on to Lolo Pialu. Lockie. Karena downfield in between the two players. Te Huia. Both Te Huia. Just wondering if they're brothers. If any of the Te Aomutu whānau are locked into this live stream, let me know with a big hands up or a thumbs up whether they're brothers or cousins. Definitely Firehawks league players anyway. Good little drive back there. Oh, the ball's in the way again. Namupuru. Good solid run. Met with some equally solid defence. And of course, led by Wilson. Don Wilson all the way from Morrinsville. Te Aomutu have made another interchange. As they come to the left-hand side. Nice little kicking duel here by Hal. He's got a bit of a boot on him. I can see that he's kicked from 30 metres and meeting down 20 metres out from the Hamilton City Tigers try line a few times, so he's got a bit of a boot on him. These boys out in the middle of the pitch, they won't be worried about this rain. They'll be just worried about just making their sets, doing their tackles. We have Raymond Spooner come on for Firehawks. Craig has the honour of, yes, Craig has the honour of refereeing this game this year. Good on him. He's done some great games this year. He's led his team by example, along with Ty. We must pay homage to all our referees week in, week out. They come out here, listen to all the abuse from the sideline. And they take it on the chin. But we need to tidy up our game around that whānau in terms of our referees. They're volunteers. They're humans like you and I. And the last thing they need is us week in, week out giving them a bit of grief. So I apologise on my behalf as well for some of the grief I've given them over the years. It's just that's what passion is, whānau, passion. Never want your team to go backwards. No doubt you're all thinking the same thing with our Warriors, being hard done by in the last couple of weeks. But last week they got a bit of a touch-up. So Tigers awarded a penalty. They're up on the 30. Leilua on Te Pio. Skip pass to Karena. Lolo Pialu. Lockie taking the first hit up. Good strong tackle there by Spooner. Bill, once again, yeah, another koro. Spooner making the second tackle in a row. Wilson, Donny boy, great, yes! Donny Wilson scores first try for Hamilton City Tigers. Draws first blood. Don Wilson from Morrinsville. We're just going to have a look at the Anytime Fitness replay.
Another koro. Spooner making the second tackle in a row. Wilson, Donny boy. Great, yes! Donny Wilson scores first again.
If you live in Morrinsville, you're Hawaiian. Ngāti Haua. As the rain's starting to get a little bit heavy here, whānau, thanks to Anytime Fitness and the replay, we're able to bring that great little piece of technicality. E aroha mai whānau he kāko whakauku I tō tātou reo Māori, so I get a little bit confused with English words. Kalsanai adds the extra 2 points. Oh, another koro of our team. So Anytime Fitness, ngā mihi kia koutou for sponsoring and lending us the gazebos to keep us dry. I would have already gone home by now. The score is 6-0. Hamilton City Tigers have a Te Awamutu Whā Hawks. The rain is coming. I'm just looking at this person running up the hill here. She wasn't wearing that jersey during the season. It was actually a different colour jersey. But well, today she's got the black and orange jersey on. Supporting her tāne, ka pai. Great kickoff and take. Gee, I'm getting surrounded by legends of the Waikato Rugby League game here. Getting surrounded by legends. Hey, my babies, if you're out there, please come up to Papa. This rain's getting a little bit ugly and I'm getting a little bit worried for you now. So, hara mate. If anybody sees them, karanga mate. So, packing the scrum with Hamilton City with Te Awamutu Whā Hawks having the feed. 10 metres out from the try line. Good first up hit. Taking in some strong defence by Don Wilson, as well as Vaughan Carlsonite. One thing I used to hear getting called out from the City Tigers on the field at the time was yellow brick at this point in time, this close to the try line. Yellow brick is what I used to hear. Heke coming back on the left-hand side. Under the try, Isaac Howell.
The Charlotte, yellow brick is what I used to hit. Heke come back on the left hand side, Under the try, Isaac. Isaac get this point in time, this
Is over Taumatu Firehawks. Raukawa setting up his kick. He steps back, she takes a couple of steps, and it's just waved away to the right. That brings the score and remains the score at 6-4 Hamilton City Tigers over Te Aomatu Firehawks. The crowd starting to build up here, whānau, for no doubt to support this game, but also the game at 3 o'clock between College Old Boys and Taniwharau. Our main game here today at West Hills Park here in Melville. Oh, to be fair, Glenview. Mama, seen those kids over here, are they dry? Where are you? Are you under the gazebo? Oh, if they get, because there's heaps of room up here by me if they want to come, eh? But I'll come. Okay, see ya. Resume back to the game after the try by Isaac Howell. Good little 5-6 metre run up there. Once again by Adams. Doesn't have a number on, so it's pretty hard. Leilua bumped off there. He comes back for a second time. They come down the left-hand side. Leilua round their legs. Judd over the top. Heke onto Ulysses Kara. Ulysses just come onto the field. Raukawa 5 metres out from halfway. Gone a bit long. I was wondering if he was looking for 40-20. Machu didn't quite go as far as Machu was hoping. He had to pick the ball up and run it out. Nice defense, running up defense. Unfortunately, offside. Had to be offside to get up that fast. And ref is pulling, also saying head high. Trying to inspire his team in defense. I actually like that enthusiasm by Te Aomatu Firehawks there. Trying to get the Hamilton City Tigers to make a mistake down the end. Karena kicking it out to the 40. They've got 60 metres to go to get another 4-pointer. Only 60 metres. Even though it's raining, the spirits around here are quite high. And I'm not talking about the liquid spirits. Don't forget. According to the Waikato Rugby League, West Hills is an alcohol-free zone for those that listen. Beal offloads to Lolo Praulu. Nice handoff there, making another 8 metres. Kenny onto Wilson. Mo's been got his boarding pass. Mo Cook's got his boarding pass. Now he's on. There's a head left. Change the angle back to Wilson. Yeah, old Mo. Mo Dozer. Congratulations to Mo for making this grand final. He's put in the hard work.
Nice.
Now let's, good little kick in behind there by Karena. Good defense by Bill. Oh, knock on. Off penalty. Penalty, what was that for? I'm going to ask Pai to show us a bit of a replay actually, because I'm not too sure what that was for.
Knock on. Off penalty. Penalty, what was that for?
Why there was a penalty? I'm assuming that the markers weren't flush with each other. Anyway, Hal kicks it out to the 40-meter mark. Yeah, even though the spirits are quite high here, the rain is pouring down. Honet Apana over there on the mic is playing some great sounds to keep the spirits high. Karena and Bill taking the first tackle. Run there by Rangiafa. Heke on to Kara. Drop ball. Unfortunately by Hoera. Yeah, there's a lot of drop balls today, finally. Yeah, okay, it's wet. But I remember back in Mike Wilson's day, there was a leather ball. Imagine playing wet football with that leather ball. Nice and heavy. If you got thrown in the face, you're knocked out. Maybe we need to bring back the leather ball.
Chases.
Oh, kick down there by Karena.
Go, Danny.
Rip him. Oh, taking on the end goal. The Hooters gone finally. That's us at halftime. 6-4, Hamilton City Tigers over Te Awamutu Firehawks. Despite the rain, finally, great game of football. A few handling errors. No doubt the coaches will get their teams back into the changing rooms, re-evaluate, come out in the second half with a bit more vigour. This is the last 40 minutes of football in their career for 2018 for some of them, or 2019 for some of them. Most of them, though, got rep honours with Morgan Kuchia, with our Waikato Rugby League Premier side remaining in Tier 1, along with Akarana Falcons, Counties Manuka, and Vulcans, I think it is. Don't quote me, finally. Don't quote me on that one. But we are on halftime here at Restills Park. 6-4, Hamilton City Tigers over the Hamilton Firehawks. And when we come back, we'll have a quick chat with Mike Wilson about the Taniwharo under-18s girls who are representing in the grand final up there in Auckland tomorrow. So have a breather, go get you a hot drink or a cold drink. Go pop your popcorn, go stir your stew, and come back with some fry bread, and we'll have a kai with you. Yeah, we'll have a couple of minute break through. Yeah, we'll I'm just gonna have a quick stand up. Oh,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, when you're ready.
You can actually
Quarter to 10, bro. We're going to meet at the club and then we'll leave at 10. From the club.
while they're talking.
I want to come. I just got to ask my people whether they want to come with me.
If you stand up, you can talk to the people.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just having a. Not going now, eh?
Yeah.
Is it?
You want to do it now in the break, eh?
Yeah, have a korero.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do, like.
more gum.
We on now. Oh, kia ora, te whānau. Oh, geez, that screen looks a bit ugly, to be honest. I prefer to be looking at the crowd, but anyway, beside me I have Mike Wilson, coach of the Tani Whanau under 18 girls, who have been playing in the Auckland Rugby League comp this year. Tomorrow they're going to represent not only Tani Whanau but Waikato as well, up in the Auckland Grand Final against the Richmond, I believe Richmond Rosebuds or Roses or something like that. Firstly, congratulations at the tuakana on getting your girls up to that level. Firstly, getting your girls here week in, week out. So what have you done with the girls this week?
Oh, our preparation this week's been pretty good, bro. We had a pretty good session on Tuesday where we had our normal training session. Then after our session, we ended up getting photos of the club with our premiers and our reserves, and we had a bit of a kaitahi together. So it's part of our preparation for the week. And yeah, back to Thursday was just back to the grind and just getting ourselves ready for our game tomorrow.
So what, being the first year up in Auckland in this competition, what's it been like for you personally?
Oh, for me personally, when we first had the suggestion of going to play up there, I've always had that mindset that everybody, no disrespect to Auckland, everybody says that Auckland is the pinnacle of rugby league. And for me, it's like I love the challenge. And so that was something that I put out to the girls at the beginning of the season. If we're up for the challenge, then let's put ourselves up against the best. And let's respect the Auckland rugby league in that sense. So, yeah.
So there's also, there's your ladies, your team, Tani Whanau, and I also believe Hokanui had a travelling up this year as well.
No, it was really awesome to have Hokanui come up and be a part of that of this year in the tournament. And hey, they had an awesome season too. Making the playoffs, no easy feat. With the numbers issue with them week in and week out, they grinded away until they got to to the semi-finals. So, yeah, in terms of Waikato, very proud of those girls, our Hokanui girls, our girls, even our 16s girls that went up there too. Very proud of them all that put their best foot forward to have a go at this competition up in Auckland.
So I know on a personal note that you've been following the skills comp since its conception back here 4 years ago. An avid supporter of the girls game. Here in Waikato, unfortunately, we didn't have any teams to get our 7 teams going. So Tani Whanau made a brave decision, and it seems to be a good decision to head up to Auckland. That's about $80 petrol a week, isn't it, bro?
Oh, not too sure, bro. I think we're just grateful to get some support from the club and get some support from sponsorship to help us. Yep, there's a bit of a grind getting up there week in, week out. But in saying that too, some of those Auckland clubs up there are very happy to come down here and play us. So we were grateful for their time. Any time that they wanted to come down here and play. So
exactly, like I remember a couple of home games here. Otara was supposed to come down, unfortunately they didn't, but they had a few teams come down and they were very happy to do that. As well as we were to go up there for one game to the pinnacle, put ourselves up against Auckland clubs, and brings us to your team being in the grand finals tomorrow. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
Oh, quietly excited. You never can not be excited to be going to the big dance, so to speak. So yeah, but in saying that, confidently excited for our girls. They've done all the hard yards. They've been training since January 23, since our prem started training. They've been out there training too. So 6 months down the track, here we are. To get ourselves prepared for the big dance tomorrow.
Yeah, I know a lot of your girls in the team. They grew up around this game of rugby league, watching their dads and their uncles and their kurus. And I'm just amazed how easy they've made the transition from whatever sport they look at one of your players here, Beetle. Yes, I mean, I love that girl. She tries hard week in
We'll
the
just
week out.
transition them out.
So, from our whānau here by the Mikey,
Yep.
we're going to head back to the game, but
Yep.
e mihi ana kia koutou, any last words?
Yeah, just want to, bro, just want to send big mihis out to our Tony Wharau whānau, our Hukanui whānau, you know, for the opportunities of us going up to Auckland this year. Also, just want to give a shout out to, like you said, from 2015, bro, we've been in this concept with our girls, and we can see where this game has taken it, and you can see in the girls' game, the women's game, nationally where it's going, and the opportunities that we're trying to provide for these girls that are coming through. And I know that they're in good stead at the moment, and that for all of those that are thinking of continuing on with our girls and helping to grow our game, you know, ngā mihi to all of them. And yeah, I'm just very proud to be a leaguey, love it, love the game, you know, even though this weather's not the best, we're probably going to be playing in it again tomorrow up in Auckland, bro, but you know, it's going to be a good grind, and yeah, so
Well,
big mihis out to everyone.
on a personal note, bro, from me and my girl Oho, mihi atu ki a koe,
Kia ora.
kōrua ko te tuakana Azza, for providing the opportunity for our under 16 to go and play up in Auckland. I don't know what my girl would have did if she didn't have rugby league in her life during winter. So, and big mihi te Hokanui, mihi ana kia koutou tani wharau.
And that's what it was all about, bro. You know, we love our clubs, but at the end of the day, if we love our game, we do whatever it takes to keep our girls in the game.
Yeah. So $80 petrol a week is nothing.
Nah, don't mean jack to me,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly
you know,
right.
at the end
That's
of the
right.
day.
That's right. Because we want to get our girls up there. So
Yeah.
all the best for tomorrow, brother.
Kia ora, my brother.
Wishing you the best. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, whānau, I'm looking at leaving my kids behind and going up if they don't want to come. They know where the food is. But congratulations. Wishing you all the best for tomorrow, my bro. Ngā mihi.
Ngā mihi, my brother. Thank you.
Back to the second half, whānau. That was Mike Wilson, coach of the under-18 Tani Wharau girls, going to the big dance tomorrow against Richmond Rosebuds. Played at 1:15
Mount Smart.
at Mount Smart Stadium. Woo, check that up, field 2. Not on the grounds that the Warriors beat Manly on, even though they should be. Just saying, might be a better game to watch. Anyway, back here to the second half. Hamilton City Tigers running right to left. Taumut against Taumutu Firehawks. Running left to right. We are into the second half. Hopefully Kana has the time sorted this time. We're going the right way. He's got an early kick into the tackle cunt. Picked up over here on the wing by a Homu. Warahi and Cook. Good tackle in there. Oh no, that seems to be a Homu right there. Just no, yes, Homu just taking that tackle up. Good solid defense first up by Hamilton City Tigers. Heke running sideways. Inside ball to Changma. Some Indians in here. I know, but I don't know. Once again, thanking all the whānau that gave the kill a little yesterday, which allows him to have some data for today to bring this live stream. Oh, Wilson, some good yards up the middle there. Kenny decides to go right onto Laulau Pealu. Lockie, slow play the ball. Kenny onto Karina putting it up in the middle. There don't seem to be many chasers. Good take. Great confident take there. On the wing by Te Huia. This is where Hamilton City Tigers will show some attack in their defence. Oh, lock on there, I believe. No, not picked up by the referee. Defence driving them back. We've got an excited supporter over here. Uncle Hone. Yeah, everybody's up here talking about doing it for Bolo. He's probably been a long servant of Hamilton City Tigers without a grand final win. Oh, Howell through the middle. Taken by Karena. Machi running from dummy half. No, that one's not on, brother. Yeah, I just want the crust. I like the crust. No, all good. Mo Cook onto our Hoesian, losing the ball. Still there, but. Go down that way.
Slide straight down, bro. Slide, bro. Mudslide.
Penalty given to Firehawks. I think that brings the penalty count pretty even. Nah, bit one way bit lopsided at the moment. They're probably first or second for Firehawks. Geez, if I had the camera, I'd show you this handsome fella standing to my right. Avid follower of our game of rugby league. Unfortunately, he chooses to do hip hop dance, and that's all good. We've got worlds happening over in Arizona at the moment. We've got a few New Zealand crews making it to the finals. Great take up there. Great defense by Wilson. Reikawa. He's going to slide it. And they're in. You could see that happening funny. You could see that was going to happen with the sliding defense, sliding backwards defense. We got our anytime fitness.
Great take up there. Great defense by Wilson. Reikawa. He's gonna slide into it. And they're in. Great take up there. Great defense by Wilson. Reikawa.
No, Jade got the call at the moment. Reikawa hasn't got the call. Isaac Howell. Been giving the kicking tee for the second half by the looks of it. The rain has stopped, Father. The gods have been good to Hal for his kick. Just decided to hold up the reins momentarily.
There's your gumbers, bro. I'm gonna grab us some drinks. You want a drink?
I'm a good fella.
You sure? Just so I don't slip on my drink. Come and pick this. Miss. Sure.
It is a try given. Try time there to the Hamilton City Tigers. What a great 4-pointer. Thanks to Anytime Fitness replay. I was able to get a little bit closer with my eyes as well. Finally, so the rain stopped here at Rest Tools. Thank you for the karakia for the rain stopping finally. I think the biggest karakia comes from Namu Puru. Doesn't like getting wet, my brother. As we all know, Namu's always worn the headgear. I don't know if it's his son's one though that he's got today. I think he might have left his one at home. But he is inspirational leader, Namu. He, like many of the Hamilton City Tigers senior players have been playing for a while. He was also in that under 14 side that I coached, helping brother Craig Knapp. So V-Man, Vaughan Carlson missing their kick, keeping it 10 points to 8. Hamilton City Tigers over Te Aomiti Whahawks. Just gonna ask Connor to have a shot of that little boy down there in his green and gold. It was green and gold, but it's brown now. There's a Kingi boy. Look at him. That's how we used to play back in the days. Football and mud. Love it. That's what Waikato Rugby League is all about. You gotta love it. Can't get dirty like that. Oh, good take there by Tiro Rota. He's been criticised a little bit, the old nephew, Tiro Rota, but you know, he's here today. He's playing solid. He does what he needs to do, so congratulations to him. Definitely a player of confidence. And if he just does what he needs to do, which he's done so far for the last 55 minutes, he'll go well. So good on you, Tiro. Ka pai nef. Inside ball. Tiri Tane Warihi. Nice tackle. Beautiful tackle, ball and all. And he gets out of the way. Bill. Nice, into space. Make the defence down here. Kausanai and Tainga cover. Taking ball and all in this left-hand corner. Oh, Polo. It was Polo. Polo and V-Man. Look at this crowd, finally. Jeez. It went from 100 to 1,000 5 minutes. If you think my voice is sounding a little bit different, it is because I'm eating. You know, we all got to eat too. Even commentators got to eat. So, thank you to Uncle Tuck for his $50. Bought me a sandwich. My name is Paul. Come on, Bolo, leave the ball alone, bro. Take the tackle. Another set of 6 as we head to the tackle one. Tigers set the defence line. Move up. Good little run there by Tahuia. Kick it out to Adams. Adams, strong run by Adams. Strong. So finally nearly choked on my sandwich. Getting a little bit excited here. They go up. Don't talk with your mouth full. Yeah. Good little run there by Owen. Owen on to...
What's the cutback?
Oh, little knock on there, yes. Knock on there, replay. Not a bad, it was pretty bad put down for the play of the ball there.
Little run there by Owen. Owen on to... What's the cutback? Oh, little knock on there.
Loose carry in the right hand. Machi bringing the ball up.
Nothing silly out of your zone, bro.
Yeah, nothing silly at the moment. They just need to hold on to the ball. Pārangi
Boy, P. All the way from the far north.
up in the Hokianga there. The Pārangis. Ball a little bit slow from dummy half. Puru to play the ball. Tuachi, Karena back to Pārangi.
Another carry.
Another carry.
Yeah,
Twice in the set of 6. That's pretty good for this time in the game, this late in the game. Karena hoping, no, didn't get a 40-20. Good take on the fringe there by Te Huia. Good little run, making 15 metres off their run. Straight away from dummy half. Owen. Puru trying to take him back there with Beal, just dragging him back.
experience right there, bro.
Yep. Bit of a ragdoll there.
Yeah, nice contact, Bullock.
Daikawa looking to go downtown. Come on. Great defense from the Firehawk. Oh, unfortunately a penalty. Machi couldn't get to the ground. Great defense.
Great defense from the Firehawk.
Yeah, no one in here.
So we're just getting the reason as to why there was a penalty by Bill Harrigan. Nick Harrigan. He was up in the air and lifted back over the try line. Is the reason why. There's a penalty. If he was still on the ground, it would have been fine. And pushed him back. Unfortunately, he was up in the air. Puru, come on, son. Hoping all the fun over in Australia is enjoying the live feed. Give us a bit of a thumbs up, bit of a aroha, bit of a koha, bit of a kōrero.
Bro wants a koha. Mrs. was going to hold the umbrella for him, but I will.
Puru taking in a strong defense by Firehawks. Both Spooner and Maikuku. Karena goes downtown. Taken on a full here by Te Huia. Good contact by Timpson. Jeez, the handbrake has definitely come off in this game.
Definitely. So
Awesome.
10, 20 years.
Some mean contact by Timpson. Good on you, pal.
And it took you about 10 years of your playing career
former captain of this team, Timpson.
Good on you, bro.
You know, now coached and managed by his brother-in-law, Richie Kokawa.
Lost it in the tackle.
This year, Richie started off as a head coach for the side, unfortunately due to work commitments. Taken over by Wrl.
Now coached and managed by his brother-in-law, Richie Kokawa. Lost it in the tackle. This year, Richie started off as
the greatest day in the Waikato Rugby League Grand Final. Rota into Machi. Let's see if this experienced Hamilton City Tigers team can take it all the way to the end. Carlsonite onto Timpson. Timpson, he's lost it backwards. Oh. No, we won't replay that there, Pi. We won't have a look at that replay. Actually, we'll save it and we'll put it on his Facebook page. Yeah. For prize giving, some bloopers to show for our brother. Here we go. Grand Final 2019, finally done here at Rest Hills, Glenview. Taumatu Firehawks. They're quite a solid team. They've shown goods all year. They beat a gallant Tūranga Wawa team 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, sorry. And one of the front runners 2 weeks ago to make it here to Grand Final, Al Tani Whare. Also here at Rest Hills, so you know they didn't have an easy way to get here. But however, they did beat Tani Whare to have a week off, set the body. Oh, another penalty given by the captain Puru. As we look at, we're just going to grab that. Might have a quick.
You know, they didn't have an easy way to get here. But however, they did beat Tani Whare to have a week off. Set the body. Oh, another penalty given.
Good clearance there by Hal.
Saw you wearing one the other night in the interview anyway, bro.
Gee, how many different club jerseys do you want, Namu?
You want them all, don't you? Good first up carry.
See, one thing you fellas don't know, this isn't just Yarns with Nams and the Illuminati. On the hill with Will's done a couple this year. Now we've got the old, we've got some experience with on the slide with Pai, joining the crew. Kaua. Yep, we've just been added to the payroll of eating Kana's crust off his pizza. Yep, we get to start with the crust. I mean, Arohama, I said te pizza, it should have been ngā pizzas. Ngā, plural whānau, plural ngā. Oh, bit of kōrero.
Bit of dissension.
Bit of whakahoki kōrero, bit of dissension in the ranks there as ref takes him another 10 metres. 41 metres out from the try line.
Yes.
Karena hoping to make it out. Yep, kicking it to the line. Ooh. 20 metres out? Yes, 20 metres out.
Interview. He'll be busy.
They'll be busy, the two teams. Get these fellas, I'll get some of these fellas. Tap taken by Wilson. Tuachi back in the dummy half. Good chase up there. Little bit high.
The smarts of Tigers take the 2 points, you reckon?
Well, I hope. Get it.
Tuachi back in the dummy half.
I reckon they're going to come back here to the left. Come back here to the left and open up Leilua a little bit more. Don't go too far. Hey, Mr. Runners. Hold the ball, Timpson.
Don't rush.
Timpson in the ball.
Don't rush.
Take your
Yeah,
time.
man.
Rota.
Man, Lolo.
Rota onto Kenny. Kenny onto Lola Pealu. To Lockie. Tuachi into the dummy half.
Set something up. What's he got?
Inside ball, Karina inside ball to Kenny. Here you go. Leilua on the far right hand side. And he's under.
Lost
Lost ball there. I think we should go to the replay.
Inside ball to Kenny. Here you go. Leilua on the far right hand side. And he's under. Lost ball.
In the way. But it's been deemed knocked on by the ref there.
Yeah, bro, when that,
If we had another camera angle, we could have got a little bit closer.
they have 5 cameras.
But
And they reckon that they're
whānau, yeah,
but they're trialing 5.
we've only got one camera angle at the moment.
Yeah, bro. Well, that's what I said. You can
So if anybody out there in the rugby league community got a few dollars, might be able to get us another camera. Won't be me. I won't be wanting to get wet, so I won't be down there. They're close. We'll sellotape it to the crossbar there, Mikey.
Yeah, hard, bro.
One of the Te Awamutu Firehawks. Oh, Heke.
Hill climbing. So messages are very make your way up to the tent, bro. Can you make your way up to the tent? You'll probably get somebody driving. Still not here. Tell them. There, look. Where's the keys at?
Oh, JD, if you're listening, mate, can you start hop in your helicopter? Make sure you got a helicopter. Come up to the tent. We have a bit of a corridor. Back to the game. As we down some refreshments.
38, bro. Oh.
Just over 10 minutes left in this fixture finally between Hamilton City Tigers and Te Awamutu Firehawks. A lovely run there by Owen. Gaining a good 15 odd metres. Heke onto Raukawa. Raukawa onto Spooner. Great defence. Paragu, Tuachi, Wilson, all in there. Taking on Spooner. Backdoor out to Hal. keeping in the field of play. Oh, Hal up in the air. Taken confidently there by Judd. Not too sure about the slide in there. Deemed okay by the ref. Machu. All they need to do is hold on to the ball, complete their sets, get a good set of 6, get downtown, and then D up again. Stay out of this area of football. But no, Te Awamutu, they're a strong side, so they were wanting to make it a defensive attacking on Hamilton City Tigers and make them lose the ball. Tuachi out here to Laula Pe'alu. Lockie taking a good 10 metres. Kare, Karena. Great run. Let's have a look at that replay. Unfortunately, sort of missed that there. Penalty go to...
Karena.
Gotta come down. If you love rugby league, you gotta get onto the Kilimanari Productions on the live stream. We have Fox Sports here over here to my right. That's 16 with the 2 points by Kalsanai. That makes it 16 points to 8. Hamilton City Tigers over Firehawks, Te Awamutu Firehawks. Just over about 8 minutes to go by my clock. And if you know me, I don't have a clock. I've got to rely on the sun.
And we got none.
And we got none of that today.
Yeah.
So every 100 raindrops is a minute. Okay?
1 minute.
Yep. So, Hal sends the ball down back into the
Picking it up on
nice. Mikey Machu,
Carry,
good 15, 20 metre gain there. Once again, complete the set, simple football. Parangi, taking it up the middle. It's the only way that boy knows how to go. True Northlander right there. Warahi up to play the ball. No mistake football. Wilson onto the man of steel. Yep. Simon Beale on the halfway line. With all these senior players in this team, I was just about to say senior citizens. With all these senior players in the team.
They are senior citizens, bro.
You know.
They're number 7. They're number 11.
It brings a lot of experience into this Hamilton City Tiger team. Great deal of experience. They've been to many grand finals in P1 division. Yep. There's always been a good contest between Hamilton City Tigers and Taniwharau and all the other Tūranga Wawa, Ngaruawahia Panthers over the past years. Unfortunately, not getting there this year. That honour belongs to College Old Boys and Taniwharau. I see old young Tame Moana running out there, still running out there.
Yeah. 40 plus years old, mate.
I can tell you exactly how old he is because we're the same age, but I won't. Because that gives...
off the big one?
Because he...
4 off the big one. So
Yeah.
Still rocking out there. Oh, knocked on.
Knocked on there. Knocked on. Yeah, no, I had a quick catch up with Tommy last week and, admire his passion. Yep. He's always been green and gold. I remember playing under 15s with the fella and all this. And he's still going 30 years later. So kia koe e te rangatira e te tuakana Tommy. Too much, my mate. Your heart will always bleed green and gold, bro. And some of these fellas out on this field not too far away from him too, Mike.
Yeah. Especially probably their number 11 is not too far off, I don't think.
Number 11, number 10, number 3, number 4.
Yes.
I think the bloody number 2, not too far. Definitely number 7. I actually know how old these fellas are. They're the same age as my sister, so. Yeah. Rota using the back door onto Machu. Great defence by Taumutu. Kalsanai into dummy half. Back out to the right. Rota onto Wilson. Wilson dummies, hitting it up in the middle. He's been a great player, Don Wilson, over 2019. Back door to Karena. Back door shift. Out to Leilua. Leilua over for Chad. Chad hit in the corner.
Great try. Great shift.
Congratulations.
Don Wilson over 2019. back door to Karina.
Is that
So I've got teamless. Are you going to go first, Bob, or
Cobb?
I'll transition it after this?
Yep.
And we'll start
When I read it up?
after that.
Alright.
Just have
Yep.
got my teammate.
There you have it, whānau, kia ora. Welcome to Wrestles Park on this day, the 10th of August 2019. To our Waikato Rugby League Grand Final. Main game of the day between College Old Boys and Tani Whārau. My name's Mike. I'll be doing a bit of the old commentary today on the game. And yeah, so we're going to get started. We're going to just go through our teams before the kickoff. So we're starting with College Old Boys. At number 1, we have Lei Katoa. Number 2, Malone Harris. Number 3, Aidan Watene. Number 4, River Keith. He's a man to watch out for. Number 5, Connor Harris. Another one to watch out for, Sky Grace. Number 6. And the old veteran in there, Raha Elkington. Number 7. Number 8 up the front there, Tirohanga Forbes. Another man, he's got a bit of experience in there. Number 9, Chaz Solomon. 10, Brigham Parai. 11, Anthony Wilson. 12, Reese Ferohiko. Number 13, Ivan Watene. On our bench, we've got Carly Satani. Number 14, 15, Tyrone Hippolyte. Number 16, Hiram Martin. And topping off our number 17, Te Awa Anderson. For Tani Whārau, at number 1, we have Caleb McLean. Number 2, Te Rongopai Murray. Number 3, Joel Thompson, captain. Number 4, Mahinga Rangi. 5, Jordan Tairakina. 6, Darren Kingi. 7, Koroheke Moana Taniwha. 8, Stephen Kingi. 9, Malcolm Noda. Number 10, Alu Wilson. 11, Tamihana Moringa. 12, Chase Kennedy. And number 13, Pawhare Brown. On the bench, coming off for Tani Whārau, we have Dwayne Sykes at 14. Reihana Tairakina, 15. Number 16, Anaru Edwards, and number 17, Mahana Toka. Those are our two teams currently out on the field. We're just starting kick-off. And already there's a penalty that's been given away by number 13, Ivan Watene, for holding down in a tackle. Our official for the day in the middle is Leon Williamson. So here we are. We're like 50 metres out with the penalty. They've just advanced the ball up the field, Tony Wharo, 25 metres out from College Old Boys try line. There's a good first up tackle there from College Old Boys on our number, who is that? On Steve Kingy. Probably be a bit of, early kick in there already, yes. And we have, there was an early kick put in there by Darren Kingy, which put College Old Boys under a little bit of pressure and forced a goal line drop out. So number 6, Sky Grace, I think will be in the drop out. Yeah, whānau, if you're tuning in, this is the 2019 Grand Final. First carry in from the dropout, coming from number 12, I think that is. Chase Kennedy, taking the first carry. Here comes Steve Kingy with a good solid carry. Taken down by a good couple of defenders from College Old Boys there. That's the second one, 20 metres out from the line. Here comes number 13, Pawhare Brown. He looks like he's amped for this game. They're 5 metres out from the try line, whānau. And have we got a first try already over the line? Right under the posts. I think that was from number 9, Malcolm Noda. Takes the first, gets the first points for Tony Wharo. Right under the sticks. We're only about 5 minutes into the game. I'm looking on.
Like he's amped for this game. They're 5 metres out from the try line, whānau. And have we got a first try already over the line?
Some great vision. Just waiting for somebody to come and take the kick. Tony Wharo ran back to halfway, every one of them, even the kicker himself, Caleb, young Caleb McLean. And they're resetting, getting themselves ready for the kickoff again. 4-0 with a kick to come, whānau. College Old Boys have been working hard to get to the grand final. They've had to battle their way through every week in, week out. And it's they were deemed the dark horses of this competition, and for good reason. And you know they are very well drilled at the moment, and they've got good coaching staff around them now. They've actually got a good culture. I've been talking to Auntie Marge, you know, about the culture that they've all formed over at the club there with College Old Boys. So it's good to see these bunch of young men and some old veterans in there, you know, putting their hand up for College Old Boys. Getting ready for our kickoff. It's again Sky Grace to kick off, get the boys set. Ball's taken by Koreke. First good carry up there, 20 metres. Met with some good contact, 20 metres out from Tony Wharo's line. Steve Kingy takes the first carry. And then comes the winger, Waka Tairakina, to alleviate some pressure. Third carry in there from young Alu Wilson. Great carry. Oh, and we have a slight lost ball in the play the ball area from Wilson. Just gifted College Old Boys with an opportunity to advance forward. They're like 35 metres out from Tony Wharo's line. Now it's College Old Boys' turn. See what they can come up with in terms of their attack. Scrum, set down at 35 metres out. Ball's taken off the back by Ivan. This is the number 1. Lei Katoa taking the first settle, I think, for them. Nice ball. Number 10 taking the second hit up, Brigham. Young Brigham Pārai. Thought we had a slight knock on in there, but no. Kolojoa boys 20 metres out from the line, whānau. Ivan, ready to take a good carry. Ivan's been around this game for a long, long time. You know, he's a veteran in the game, this boy, and he does some good stuff. Oh, when number 12 loses the ball, we have a double knock on. So little bit of niggle in there, nothing too much to worry about. They both know how to play football, both these teams. They won't worry about that niggly stuff. Just want to get on with the football. Tani Whorau will get the scrum 10 metres out from their line. Looks like playing a bit of footsies with the football. Darren Kingi to feed the ball for Tani Whorau in the scrum. Taken off the back. Mahinga Rangi to take the first carry. 15 metres out from his line. Solid boy, this boy, Mahinga Rangi. Here comes Chase Kennedy. Second carry. Great carry. Both sides are pushing up from Tani Whorau on attack. And also great defence there from Kolojoa boys. Taking in a good 2-man tackle there. Ivan again, very busy fella there, fella. You'll work all day. Good ground control there from Kolojoa boys. Early kick. That's like 40 metres out. Tani Whorau 40 metres out. Great return. What a great return, and equally great defence put on him by Pawhari Brown. Number 1's taking it up, that's Lei Katoa. I hear a lot about this boy. I hear he's very dangerous at the back there. Got some great skills. So, young Tirohanga to take that ball on a second carry. I think that's their second tackle. Once again, equally good contact again. And he's lost the ball in the contact. He's lost the ball in the tackle. Just done a good solid tackle from Tani Whorau. It came in numbers and just locked in on him and forced an error. There's a couple of errors now I think has come from Kolojoa boys when they've had the ball in their hand. Yet to see Tani Whorau making an error at the moment. They're pretty sound and get into a set completion and get into a good kick and just back in their defence. That's rugby league whānau. Complete sets, get to a kick and defend. That's our game. First tackle there on Mahina Rangi, 45 metres out from the line. Tamihana Moringa taking the second one, 50 metres out now. Getting ready to attack in the Kolojoa boys zone. Pawhari Brown, great carry from Pawhari Brown, brings the ball 20 metres up the field. Tani Whorau 30 metres out from the line. Not rushing. Darren Kingi giving a good ball to Caleb McLean. Beautiful finish. Number 2, Rongopai Murray. In the corner there for a nice finish. That was a good lead up.
Rushing. Darren Kingi giving a good ball to Caleb McLean. Beautiful finish. Number 2, Rongopai Murray. In the corner there, is out from the line. Not rushing.
College Old Boys are still, you know, it's only early in the game. No, not even 20 minutes into the game, and Tony Whānau are up at the moment 10 points to 0 with a kick to come. And I kid you not, whānau, don't ever underestimate College Old Boys. They are one of those teams that are very unorthodox in their way of playing, and mate, if they let the ball go, you know, things just happen with them. Seen it in time and time again with this club. They were actually the bogey club for Tony Whānau because of their unorthodox style of playing. So I think Tony Whānau have addressed that issue. Yeah, kick was unsuccessful from Caleb McLean. He oi, we just carry on, whānau. Get ready for the kickoff. College Old Boys are still coming back up the field. There's no heads hung down over there, College Old Boys. They're still ready to go. They're still positive in their attribute. Plenty of time in football. 80 minutes, mate. If you don't know how to play any 80-minute football, then you shouldn't be here today. No, missed it. 10 yeah. Yep. Sky Grace to get things started again for College Old Boys. Koroheke Taniwha Moana taking first catch and feeding it to Stephen Kingi. He's made a good run from, it's got them just under 30 metres out. Waka Karaka, Tairakina taking the second settle, 30 metres out from their own. Oh, what have we got here? We've got a time stoppage. Official Williamson's gone and got a clock up. We must have a flag from the touchy. Yes, we do. Was there some malice in there? Oh. Well, Malcolm and Raha having a bit of a whanaungatanga like they used to back in the day. You know, if there's anybody in their College Old Boys team that can spark them, it's that young fella there, Raha Elkington. Mate, he worked wonders with them last year in their grand final last year against Tony Whānau. He was the man in that game. They nearly brought them back. Yep. It looks like he's hissing at the moment. Oh, hands are out. I don't know if he's praying. Nothing more. Nothing too malice in the game. Carrying on. Here we go. Second tackle. Second hit up. Third hit up from Steve Kingi. He's already gotten himself quite busy in the first couple of minutes of this game. Seems to be the game plan for Tony Whānau. Couple of hit ups and just to put it downtown. And good chase line from Tony Whānau. I've got them 15 metres out from College Old Boys line. Second tackle. Oh yes, there's the first penalty to College Old Boys. Pushing him off the ball. Oh, he's trying to get up. Number 6 is trying to get up to play the ball. Number 6. Oh, Sky. Great young player there, man. Here comes the kaumātua of the team, Ivan, to find the line. And he finds the line 40 metres out. 40 metres out from their own line, from College Old Boys line. Can hear the communication from the Tony Whānau defence line. They want to work hard. College Old Boys to take the first hit. Who's that? Not Tirohanga, is it? No. Oh, that's a good carry there. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see the numbers in the mud. Great carry for College Old Boys. That brings them up to halfway. Getting ready to attack in the zone. Oh. There's our third tackle right there, whānau, and that's a quick play the ball. And what have we got here? Their turn. They're looking downtown too. I think they're playing a similar game. They know that, you know, get into their half and then just work it out. There's a first good carry there from Caleb McLean, bringing the ball out to the 30-metre line from Tony Whānau. Here comes Rongopai Murray. This boy's got some wheels on him if you get him in open space. Second tackle there. There's Mahingarangi. One of the best centres in the game at the moment going around here in the Waikato. That boy, very defensively sound. And, you know, he just takes it in its stride. He doesn't overthink things. It's our 4th tackle there, I think, from Chase Kennedy. Koroheke putting a little kick in. Here comes the chase line. And it's a great chase line too. Look at that. They've got him out probably about 5 metres out from the Cobb's try line. Tony Wharo on defence, trying to move up, making good contact. College Old Boys trying to bring their ball out. It's their 3rd tackle and they haven't gotten out of their 20 yet. There's some good work going on from the Tony Wharo defence line, and yes, thought that was going to come soon. Wasn't standing square in the tackle, fair enough. On the bench, yeah, Hiram break. Hiram, Tyrone, Carly, and Tawa. Oh, they got him down, bro.
He's on the list.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, Hiram's on there. We got Hiram and Carly on there. Yeah, coming off the bench. That's good impact, man. Yep, be looking for some more big boppers coming off their field, coming off the bench for College Old Boys shortly, and Carly Satini. Hiram Martin, good solid run. There's Hiram right there. Great solid runner, that man. I've watched him play the last couple of years. He just works, mate. Nice big drop off on there. Did the ball go out before, or did Tony Wharo take the ball over the line? I think Tony Wharo might have taken their ball over the line. It's giving the scrum to an opportunity to College Old Boys. Yep. I'm going to get ready. I hear they were getting ready to hit the replay button. Yep, here comes some danger time now for Tony Wharo. They're not on to it. They're going to get the old put to the sword now. Yeah, it's a great kick from Sky Grace to put some pressure down there on Caleb McLean right in their corner, right in the corner of Tony Wharo's line. Yep. Ball's being fed. They come back to the blind side. They've got a bit of a. They must have a play on. Just got to see if they have a play on. There's old Hiram Martin and Darren Kingy exchanging a few pleasantries. Sort of don't want to get down their track. The boys don't want to get down their track and play into that game. Yep. Stay in the game, boys. Don't get panicked too much. And some good defence at the moment from Tony Wharo, but can they hold out this College Old Boys line? Ivan's in there. Sky's in there. Nice shift early. Great tackle from Mahingarangi on his opposite number. 15 final. 15 final, number 12's gone in there to go. And Sky Grace crossfield kick. Whose ball is this? Who wants? Nice take from Waka Karaka. That brings them into safety. What a great set there of defence from Tony Wharo. And we'll see if it's an equally great set of defence here from College Old Boys. Yep. Weathering the storm. Great defence again. Once again, like I said, College Old Boys get their back up and get a fuel on. It's going to be happening. Here comes Pawhare Brown. Bit of a maestro, that man, when he's got the ball in his hand and he just settles things down and doesn't get too caught up in it. And here's another carry from Alu Wilson, bringing them out to 25 metres out from the line. And Pawhare Brown. He's not just a 13, he's a 13 with a hoof. Oh, and yeah, I've knocked it into one another. Yes, I thought so. Look at that. Off a mistake there. Tony Wharo have now made themselves another opportunity.
Pawhare Brown. He's not just a 13, he's a 13 with a hoof. They have knocked it in.
Connor. Yep. Sort of just knocked the ball into one another, which forced a knock on. Referee Williamson was on the spot there and saw that. So now, like I said, we have an attacking scrum from Tony Wharo, 30 metres out from the line. Forward pass on the first tack. Well, we've just given them back the ball again. Unfortunately, off the first pass. They were looking to the touchy and looking at him, giving them that look like, are you for real? Was that forward? That was flat. I think if you look at the NRL and this day and age and you see passes like that, they let it go because they know it's just beautifully flat. Oh. Well, our man on the camera is working out our charge up. Oh. There we go. College old boys taking the first one out. Here comes Carly Satani. He's a big man, Carly Satani. He's got his back up. Oh, and he's lost the ball. What have we got? Yes. There was no strip in there. Referee Williamson saw that clear as day. There's a few little niggles going on in there at the moment. I don't know if it's a tactic or whatever. Don't know if it's a tactic or whatever to try and get in one another's heads, but and you know that the best team that is composed will be the team that will take care of the business. So hopefully they can both just get back to playing good football that they're good at doing. Oh yes, college old boys get the ball back. It was a knock on from Tony Whare and they attack away. There's old Carly again taking a second tackle. Put on some size, old Carly. Second effort in there. Giving away another penalty. Oh, there's a flop in there. It's giving college old boys the opportunity to attack 35 metres out from Tony Whare's line. Our man over here doing the live stream, Too Much Kana Morgan doing the live stream. Keeping our batteries juiced. Kuturaka, my brother. Here's Carly coming in for his third set. He wants to get in there and get busy, eh? Good on you, Carly. Wants to put his input in there. Hire him. Nah. Puff. Puff felt the brunt of Hiram. Yeah, looks like Tirohanga right there. Here they are, close to the line. Ivan. And has they got him over the line? Yes, they have. Looks like they're happy with it.
Yeah, good captain, run.
It is Ivan. So they...
Looks like Tirohanga right there. Here they are, close to the line, Ivan. And as they got him over the line, yes, they have.
And the announcer over the other side of the field are sort of in tune with one another. We sound like cousins. Oh, I see my man's back now, Willie B. He's been away for a bit of a bit of a celebration with the Tiger whānau. Congratulations to our reserves finals champions for 2019, Hamilton City Tigers. Well deserved whānau. To our Tāmutu Firehawks, ka pai, for making it to the final. He's really the benchmark this year too. Definitely got a mean squad there, Hinare. Kane and all the boys. The conversion was successful from number 6, I think. That was Sky. Yep. Yeah, takes our points to 10-6 to Tony Whare. 10-6 Tony Whare. We're probably about 20 minutes into the game, maybe just a little bit past it. The grind's still on. There's the 20-minute mark, and I think there's a few substitutions starting to be looking like coming onto the field from Tony Whare.
commentary.
First take up by Anthony Wilson there. There's the second one, Carly Satani. Great carry from Carly, solid carry. Keeping himself up in the tackle as long as he can. And here comes the kick, expected. Caleb McLean at the back, bringing the ball back. 35 metres out.
One of the biggest changes I've seen, Mikey, is Caleb on for Dwayne.
Yes, you're right there.
Last couple of weeks.
Yep, they move Caleb out to the back there and bring our boss onto the off the bench.
Yep, bring Bossy.
Here's our first couple of changes, I think, coming from Tony Wharau for now. That's our third tackle there, taken up by Waka Karaka. Pawhare Brown. Just over the halfway line now. Tony Wharau on attack. Puts a high ball up. Koroheke Tony Wha. Moana Tony Wha. And
Nice,
first up tackle, made nice solid tackle. Malk's coming flying in off the line. Don't know what that was for. Are they calling it a high shot or calling him offside? Careless. We would have called that a money ball tackle back in the day. Kana.
Clean the game up since then.
They look like a beautiful tackle to me anyway.
Just got the timing a little bit wrong. Whoa, hang on. That's not bloody
Who's
Raymond
that? That's
Kumar I see trying to get on the field, is it?
Who?
Raymond Kumar.
Don't be like that about Raymond.
No, it was it Raj the Rabbit? Or Raj the Rabbit trying to get on our page.
So we're just taking a moment just to make sure that our number 2, Malone, he got taken out in that tackle by Malcolm Noda. He's given away a penalty. Was that Lay that got laid out? Lay got laid out, did he, Kana?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
He laid down.
And they're just doing a tap from their 20 to that's going to work their way up the field there, not even looking for the line. First tackle taken there. Hiram. Oh, Tyrone, I like that man too. He's a worker, old Tyrone. They work hard, they do. Here's Raha, the youngest fella in the team. He was trying to look for a bit of a look for a bit of a thing opportunity if anybody was there. And they, like I said, College Old Boys, they've worked their way away to get to this part here, to the final. 15 final. Oh, they're playing down this blind side again. Oh, they shut him down too. Oh, there's a back-to-back set for College Old Boys.
Blind side again. Oh, they shut him down too. Oh, there's a back-to-back set for College.
Like I said, you got two good, solid squads out here. Oh, was that Joel Thompson that got bumped off Kana? And here comes Hiram. Second carry, no markers around him. Oh, markers off. Oh, referee didn't see that. I actually saw that and looked like it was offside. Yep. I think old Kana might have had one too many Coronas.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, the short whites. Here comes another great tackle there from Mahingarangi. Solid on the side. Their left side's quite solid. There goes Raha doing the Raha. Oh, Hiram.
So let it go, Raha.
They know.
Raha.
That's our dentist, so
Is he the dentist? Is he a dentist? Oh, shot Raha if I knew that. Penalty. Offside, eh? Yeah, got caught offside, eh? Tamihana trying to take the ball in front.
good referee.
College Old Boys are opting for the conversion, for the penalty kick.
That was pretty early call to take the 2.
Yeah, I thought it'll be 10-8. Yes. Referee Williamson saw that offside from Tamihana Morunga. Gave the penalty for College Old Boys. So they're taking a shot at goal, which will take it to 10-8 if successful. Anything can happen with a kick right in front of the sticks. Might slip. Might hit the post. Kana might say something wrong. And oh, my commentary mocha didn't work. That makes it 10-8. Tony Wharo over College Old Boys. Must be only minutes away from half time. I'm sure both coaches will be getting themselves ready to address what really needs to be done. No, Tony Wharo, this is only their second game in a month. I've had so much time away from the field, as opposed to College Old Boys who have been battling it out for the last 3 weeks to get here. But hey, if you're good enough on a day, you're good enough on a day. We'll see if that time away from playing on the field takes its toll on Tony Wharo. Oh, there's a lost ball in the first carry. I see my mate sitting beside me putting his hands up in the air too, wondering what happened there.
Put his hands over his eyes.
Gina Sena. Yep. Oh, we lost it. So I can't. Am I still talking? Kana's just trying to get tricky with his gear. As long as he's not too tricky. Anybody got a power bander in there, Brother Woody? Go Meza. There goes Mahina Rangi.
Oh boy, ma.
Zero is. No panics. Boy Tamihana.
Oh, he's
Oh,
Mr.
there's
Boss.
a.
Last time Paul played Tony Wharo,
Yes.
Boss was on the other side.
Yes, he was too. And here comes Boss now, right around that ruck area.
Now it's our horse.
Got him in at that hook area, so there's some danger signs that's coming there for.
Bit too hard. There's a. Oh no. No, you got
What
it.
have we got here? Got a goal line kick it, goal line drop out. Bit of added pressure there. Oh, I don't think Kana, I know.
Difference between the commentating and the cameraman, we know.
Oh, yeah, looks like our screen's blacked out on us. My bro over here, Kana, the technician, Morgan.
No, actually, that's just a close-up of Hayden, a few other of the players around.
No, normally I'm down there by my Tony Wharo whānau over there. I don't know, today was just one of those days I felt like just coming up here and watching it from this side. Oh, and there's a mistake there from Tony Wharo from the goal line drop out. That's just forced the ball over to College Old Boys. Boss not taking their ball on the kickoff and knocked it into Mahana Tuka's arms and knocked the ball on. So
Those are pretty big arms, those arms.
those are big arms, those arms from Mahana Tuka.
Yeah.
You see, if you can see him at the moment, Willie, he's promoted to the forward pack.
I see that.
You know?
You know, most of
Inga
my
Wa-
work playing against
yes.
him, he was a centre.
Inga Wao more, bro, yes,
Yeah.
very much.
Ah, mine just similar to Namu and all those other ones. You know, as they get senior, they get moved a bit.
Yeah, hard.
To we just run straight.
Exactly. Comes Carly Satani trying to bring another strong carry up there. How much more has he got in the tank before he gets his first rest? Numbers in the tackle there. It's the third hit up there from College Old Boys. This. Oh, yes. I saw that myself too from referee Williamson. Saw it. I saw it. There's pass that went astray there from College Old Boys. However, Tani Whare came in to go and get the ball and they've knocked it on, giving the scrum feed to College Old Boys. 50 metres out on the halfway line. College Old Boys in possession of the ball. The rain sort of held out now, and now we've got Tawhiri Matia coming to welcome us. With a little bit of his hustle and bustle. There's our first tackle there. Tamiana Moringa and Mahina Rangi making their first contact. Second tackle there. 40 metres out from the line, College Old Boys. There was Anthony, I think, the old nephew. Oh, Raha still taking on the line, the young fella. Oh, made in solid contact there, made in solid defence there by Koroheke and Anaru on for Anaru's on, Anaru Edwards. So our fourth tackle there. They're attacking the right side. They must see that there's a weakness there. Anaru Edwards takes the first carry. Good. Takes the kick there from College Old Boys. Bringing them back out. Second tackle there. 20 metres out there. Here's Mahana Tuka, one of the old battlers from Tani Whare. Yes, he's given a penalty away. College Old Boys gave a penalty away right there. It's given a bit of breathing space there for Tani Whare to get their ball up the field a little bit more to advance themselves. He's just waiting for who's putting that ball out. Caleb McLean. He's going to try and get the touch finder. He's got a touch finder 45 metres out from College Old Boys line. Bit of a loping pass there from Joel Thompson to... Oh, here we go. There's Reihana Tairakina. Great impact player to bring off the bench that far out. Here comes Anaru Edwards through that middle there. He's done a bit of a switch on that play there. Here we go again. There's that switch. Pawhare Brown. Close to the line. What are you up to? Oh, what have we got there? Have we got a penalty? There's a great set play there coming from Tani Whare. We saw a few cutbacks there. Trying to catch the College Old Boys defence off around that ruckiri, eh? Tani Whare are going to take the 2 points. Referee Williamson's indicated. He's a good official, Leon. He's done a great job this season with officiating in the middle of the field. He's brought some great energy down here too to our Waikato referees. So mihi out to them for the work that they've been trying to put in this season. They're getting better every season, and that's what we asked for, whānau. We were asking that anybody out there is a bit of a plug that's keen to officiate in our competitions in years to come and put your hand up. It's a thankless job, and so yeah, without them we don't have games, whānau. So put your hand up if you have that passion too. You'll have some good coaching under the current Waikato Referees Association board that we have. They're doing their best to try and up the standards of our game here in the Waikato. Caleb McLean to take the kick. Kick successful. That's taken Tani Whare 12 points. College Old Boys 8. Can't be too far away from half time, whānau. Hope you're enjoying the commentary. That we're giving to you today to our whānau that are far away, that are not here at the moment. You know, we're so fortunate to have people like Kana and all of the boys that have been pushing hard to get. And Shane Williams is ringing from Tani Wharau. Oh, sorry. I hear he's old school everything, every club. Yep. Oh, another one that beat Tani Wharau in the grand final, he said, from Kana Morgan. Good carry up the field there, first up hit up there from Anaru Edwards. Here comes the young fellow again, one-on-one, mate, he'll take you out. And that brings it to half-time. Bringing our scores to 12. Tani Wharau, College Old Boys 8. Here we go, whānau. We've got one more half to go. Last 40 minutes of the season for 2019 for the Waikato Rugby League competition. It's been a good competition this year in this Premier Comp. We've had 9 teams come in, playing Premier football. So mihi out to all those 9 clubs. Every club that's made this possible to extend our game of rugby league here. Mihi to all of you clubs for putting your fellas' hands up this year. To our reserve clubs too. You know, see the passion there that she's all put in for this game. Keep it up, whānau. That's all we ask, you can keep it up. So we're just having a half-time break, and just listening to my man on the right here showing his whaasa more side. So whakawhetai atu matua Wiramu. Whawhetai lava. And I'm having a Kit Kat.
Too much, Brother Mike. We've got this half-time break. I managed to get down into the changing rooms there with both Tawamutu and had a quick chat with Nare and Nuds and his team. They're still high-spirited. Even though, you know, the result never went their way today, they're still in high spirits. And, congratulations to them all. Made my way into the Hamilton City Tigers changing room, obviously. Congratulated them for their efforts. We also have Sahara just giving them a bit of a cordial, congratulating them for an effort, for their effort today as well as the efforts through the whole season. No talk at the moment of retirement from any of the players though. I think they'll enjoy the night and then they'll worry about that come Sunday. Might be a mad Monday. Maybe the old mad Monday. But, just shows that the 9 teams that we're talking about, the effort that they put in, regardless whether you come first or ninth, they're all there on the day. But City Tigers are in high spirits. I'm not just talking about the Wairua, talking about the other type of spirits as well. But they're down there celebrating. Don't forget though, whānau, as we're celebrating, keep things above board. Make sure you got your sober drivers. The kids all in bed, nice and safe. Enjoy your guys' nights, regardless of, no matter what you're doing. Just remember that at the end of the day, we're all here representing Waikato Rugby League. And once again, Kilimanari Productions bringing you this live stream. Look. On the sly with Pai just managed to get back up here after having a few celebrations with his club as well. Tūranga Wāwai taking out the under-17s competition earlier on today, 22-18 over a gallant Otumotai Eels side. I've been watching them play this year, the Otumotai, they look very good. Kana's right arm seems to be working very well. Going down very fast as we head back to Mike with our second half of Tani Wharau versus College Old Boys.
Kia ora Wiramu. Yep, looks like Tani Wharau is already set up to go for the second half, and College Old Boys are still in the shed. I'm sure there's still some time left on the clock for a bit of a breather. Doesn't look like Tani Whare want to breathe. They look like they're ready to go, and I think for them and me being from there, I know their mentality. That all the talking's been done. They just got to go and address the things they need to address to get themselves ready for the second half. 40 more minutes, whānau of action left on the clock. And as we await College Old Boys coming out from the sheds, yep, Tani Whare ready to set up. They're set up, ready to go already.
As I was walking around the field there, my bro, coming back from the changing room, I've seen a few legends actually, just want to make a legend. I'm just looking down on the field, I can see all the Papa, Darby Harris, I don't know if this fella's a legend, but Raymond Kuma, he's there.
He's a legend, mate, legend.
Jason Kiriopa, I look over here, I see Arnold King.
Oh, the old Arnie.
The old Arnie King,
Went to battle.
Yep. Seen Tubby one over there. Heaps, old Tani Whare, old the Rhino.
Yes.
Catching up with brother Lionel.
The big fella from Whakatohia.
Yeah, Tarawa and a lot of Tani Whare. Good to see the green and gold out today, even though they're obscured by a few umbrellas.
Yes.
There's still some legends around there in this crowd. Looking over there, the old fella, Carl Satani. Carly Boy's old man, Morgan Kuchia. Here we go, second half, whānau.
Underway and kickoff. Tani Whare's kicking off. Number 12, who took the ball up there? First carry from, first call from Carly Satani. Good strong carry from Carly. He just popped old Boss in a good hit up there. But how's your father?
Yeah, he would have wanted that from the get-go actually.
The ground doesn't look too promising for, it's starting to turn up a bit. It's going to see who's going to handle these conditions the best, eh? And Sky gets off to an early kick as we'd think in this weather. Caleb McLean takes the ball cleanly and he does a great return. First good carry there from Caleb McLean. Brings the ball 20 metres out from Tani Whare's line. Here comes old Waka Karaka, Tairakina. Solid player in these big games, old Wak. He's never taken a backward step there.
Yeah, a bit like his mother.
Bit like his mother? Yeah, she never takes a backward step as mother.
April.
Yep. Here comes Mahana Tuka. Fourth carry, I think that is, from Tani Whare. They're 40 metres out. Comes a kick from Koreheke. Bringing them up. He's talking to Wox. Can hear old Jolie talking to his wingman, telling his wingman to get up. Is this Lei? Is this Lei Matua?
Yes, Lei. Lei katoa.
Lei katoa, Lei katoa.
Lei katoa all over them.
College Old Boys 30 metres out from their line. Comes another good strong carry from Brigham. Young Brigham Parai. Strong name, that name Brigham. There's Carly straight off their ruck area. They're working them close off their ruck area. Tackle 4, here comes a scoot. Chair Solomon. Nice set there. Nice set completion. What have we got? Oh, somebody's mouth got caught.
Tackle 4, here comes a scoot. Chair Solomon. Nice set there. Nice set completion. What have we got?
I mean, with his experience, he'll be leading his team around, no doubt.
Yep. They're going to take a shot at goal.
And that's a testament to the Tani Whare vigour in their team, I reckon.
Willie's playing around with the mic and it seems to be going all over the place. I was just keep it like this. So here we go. Sky Grace to take a kick 35 metres out and virtually in front of the sticks. 12-8 at the moment, whānau. 12-8 to Tani Whare over College Old Boys. It's only about the first couple of minutes of the second half, and yep.
Good to still see old Willie Rangi out there and, you know,
Yeah.
supporting the boys.
Yeah, no.
Very talented player, Willie, back in his days.
Yep, you know Willie. And the kick is successful from Sky Grace. Brings our score to 12-10. College, Tani Wharo over College Old Boys.
Just had a change in cameraman from
Yeah,
Kilakana to Shane Williams.
from Corona to Corona.
From Corona
Yeah.
to Short White.
They without
2 points. Yep, 12-10. You see, Joel just went and had a quick talk to 12-10 to Tani Whare. See, Joel just went and had a quick talk to referee Leon. So asking him what it was that he said. He knows what he said.
I'm sure he's just asking Leon how his mum was.
All we can do though is keep that charge.
Could have been two.
Keep that charging off there, and then fucking that's all we can do from now. And then once that's going down, try and boost it back up.
There's a raha kick, left footed kick. Walks on the old return. He's got a bit of a head swerve on our walk. I think there's a bit of a choking match over there. Yep, comes a penalty. Time to get up off the laying on the player too long. Raha's turn to have a bit of a kōrero to Leon. Saying, what was that for, Leon? Well, Leon's saying it's because you're a good man, Raha. And I know that you fellas can do another set of D. So while we're waiting for Caleb McLean to find the touchline, and he didn't do it. Too much looking for distance. You can't do those sort of things.
Not in this weather.
No, you should. It's those little errors that are going to cost you in the long run. There's nothing wrong in that tackle, mate. It was nice and low. Sort of just probably snapped them on the bottom. That's all. Yep. Little errors are letting College All Boys back into the game, and I'm sure Cunner's pretty happy with that. Comes the nice big drop off to the number 8, Brigham. Good strong carry there from Brigham. They're like 35 metres out from Tani Whare's line on the attack. Sky's got something sorted there. Oh yes, an offload and a tackle there. Oh, what have we got there? Oh, that was last tackle. So it's a handover. Oh. 15 final. So Tani Whare get the ball back. I thought there was actually... didn't even know there was a 15 final. Over. Rehana taking a good solid carry. First tackle. Good solid tackle there and a good solid carry. Pawhare Brown. Bringing it back up again. They couldn't put him on the ground. Second tackle there. Here comes Mahana Tuka, solid take, making 10 metres up the line. Anaru Edwards. He's been solid all season, this man, Anaru Edwards. He's a good grafter with the ball in his hand, mate. He'll just work all day. Here comes Boss. Boss sees something. Boss is taking a shot. Yep. Good. Here comes Lei. Lei katoa. Oh, yes, he's going to let it. Ooh. Good decision making there from, who was that? Taking in a solid tackle there from Anaru. It's the number 16 for number 16. That's not Hiram Martin with the number 16. Oh, that's Te Awa, I think. Te Awa Anderson. Knock on. There's a knock on. There's a big mistake there from Caleb McLean at the back there on a kick downtown, giving College Old Boys opportunity, 30 metres out from Tony Wharo's line. So we're going to have a scrum to College Old Boys. While I'm doing this commentary over here on the mic, our man over here, Kana and him, are vigorously trying to fix up the... yeah. He's just giving me a heads up to let you whānau know that if the feed cuts out, he said, aroa mai whānau, his battery pack has gone on low. Yep. Here we go, with just 20 metres out from the line. Good, strong carry there from, who was that just took that ball up? Brigham? Yes, Brigham. They've got something set up over here. They're pushing out. What's Raha up to? Was that Raha? Yes, that's Raha. Yes. Sky's got something sorted as a crossfield. He's going to go. No, he's going to shift. They believe in their shift. Here comes, he's Ivan on a wrap. Nicely taken in a tackle there. What have we got? It's only the fourth tackle, I think. They're still going to be patient if they're patient. Ivan. Yeah, Ivan's staying patient. 15 final whānau is the last play over here for College Old Boys. What can they do? Putting the ball through. Are they going to put pressure on? Yes, they have. They've got a goal line drop out. Good added pressure there from College Old Boys. Let's put Tony Wharo under the pump. Sorry, I can't go to my Anytime Fitness replay because it's patiroing up. So you have to just go off my replay whānau. I've got pretty good eyes. We got a stop clock. We got a stop on the clock. Stoppage time. While we're waiting for the football. The sun's coming out now. Finally, sun with a bit of wind. Pāwhare Brown to kick off. 30 metres on the 30 metres on the fly with a good solid take. It's brought them back up the field. There's Te Awa. They've got Te Awa there. There we go, 16. Number 8, Brigham. Stay Brigham working back around the middle of the ruck area. Something's happening. Whānau, we can see a shift out here to our left from College Old Boys. And Ivan, they've popped the ball back in. Here comes Raha, you got to watch Raha. Yes, he's done the whole big shift. And he's been taken out. Great cover defense there from Tony Wharo. They've just taken don't know who that was, but they had the overlap there on their right side there, College Old Boys. But good cover defence there from Tony Wharo, kept them out, took them over the line. I've got 85% on my phone, bro, but it's only a Samsung. And I've got data on it. I don't know how to do that on this. Hold it up, boy.
There'll be a little live tab. Tap on it. Pretty much post something.
Bro, you fellas are too technical for me. You got me. You got me from live. Here comes Mahinarangi. He's been quite quiet through this game, Mahinarangi. He's just, you know. Here comes Waka Karaka, bringing them 30 metres back out of their own side there. Here we go. Anaru Edwards. This is definitely going to be a grind. Mahana Toka. '15 final there. There's Mahina Rangi, what is he doing? Yes. What a great offer kick. We go to the Anytime Fitness replay. Oh, sorry, we ain't got none. But there was a kick downtown from Tani Wharo. Nobody from College Old Boys wanted to take that under the high kick. They let the ball bounce. Bounced into Tani Wharo's hands. And into a great, numbers in there. Numbers just covered. And Mahina Rangi went over to score their try. Taking Tani Wharo out to 16-10 with a kick to come. And the old saying, fortune favours the brave. Yeah. They say favour fortune's the brave, and sometimes it's just the luck of the bounce, and that's football. It's a crazy game. College Old Boys will be regrouping and try not to let that get to them. They'll try and stay in the zone. They'll try and, regroup and get themselves ready for the next kickoff. That's all that they can do at the moment, Caleb McLean setting up the kick. He's looks like he's only about 15 metres out from the post. 15 metres to the left side, right side of the post. On my side. And as he comes in for the kick. And it's converted. Successful kick, taking Tani Wharo out to 18. College Old Boys 10. Still a long time in the game, whānau.
He'll carry on doing the replays, yeah, but winning, cuz winning.
Oh, sounds like we got our technical issues. Sounds like we got our technical issues fixed up there from Kana, the technician, Morgan.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, we'll see. He says we're winning. I don't know what winning is. All I know is at the moment,
Tani Wharo winning.
one team out there is up at the moment.
Oh, so
I'm keeping it. Conversion. 18-10, bro. 18-10 to Tani Wharo. Nice carry up the field there from Mahana Tuka. There's another run there from Anaru. Oh, beautiful run. Anaru Edwards, man. That boy has just been on fire all season. Here comes another one. He's putting them up in the air, putting them to the test again. Oh, yes. Here comes Malcolm Noda. Oh, unlucky.
Fucking butterfingers.
He had all the time in the world too, Melks. Never mind. It's a 20-metre kick restart.
It's just been on fire all season.
That would have been game over. So one of our technical advisors' records, if that had been that had made contact. Tani Wharo need to get off their line if they want to try and shut them down. They're just sitting back on their line and letting them go. Who's this that's taking the run? Who was it? Oh, was it Aiden?
Yeah.
That was 80s. There goes, oh, here he comes. Oh, Raha.
Yeah.
Like I said, you got to watch out for those. Chaz Solomon. Look at that. Just in a matter of just a switch just as fast as we thought it was. Whānau. College Old Boys are 20 metres out from Tani Wharo's line. Waiting. Oh, he's put a kick. Is it too deep? Too deep. That'll be a seven play set. It's a 7-play set for Tani Wharo. Tani Wharo don't look like they're in any hurry to get their ball back up there for the replay, for the tap, for tap 20. Old school days, whānau, if the camera's putting out on you fellas. I used to listen to stories. I used to listen to stories on the radio anyway. Use my imagination. It's Stephen Kingi's back on the field for Tani Wharau. A great time to bring him back on. Fresh, ready to go. Mahana Tuka with another strong carry. Tani Wharau is coming into College All Boys zone. 45 metres out. I see Alu Wilson's back on the field too for Tani Wharau. Darren Kingi, what has he got sealed up? There we go again. Mahina Rangi, safe as the day. It's only the fourth tackle. Here comes Darren King. He's just put in a little kick. Oh, a bit too heavy. Too much weight on their kick, Darren. Giving College Old Boys a restart on a 20 with a 7-set play.
They need to score next for a
Yep.
chance, eh?
College Old Boys need to be next to score to have a chance in here. And anything's possible, whānau. That's just grand finals footy. Here comes Hiram with the solid as carry. What a great carry from Hiram. I think here comes Sky.
Chasers, where are you? Where are you?
Is it too deep again?
Yeah.
Too much weight on that kick, Sky. Too much weight on that kick, pal.
Not enough
It's those sort of moments I think you just need to grind out, bro. You just need to keep pushing up the field, work your set, complete your sets, get to a kick. Once again, they've handed the ball over to Tani Wharau. Now it's their turn for a 7-set play. Skippy right around that ruck area, gaining some good meters. Here comes little Jolie Thompson, the little call him the little bulldog. Some people call him other things. Kanna's got a few words for him. He's got a name for him. Oh, I thought it was my something else.
Close. No.
Oh, yes, Skippy Mahana Tuka. Another great carry from Skip, the veteran out there. There was a photo posted up this morning with Skippy and him back in 2013 when they played. Oh, what do we have there? Oh, it's goal line dropout. Yeah, there's a photo posted up back in 2013 with Skippy and him.
A photo posted up this morning with Skippy and him back in 2013 when they played.
Yep, so,
That's usually how retirement goes.
yes.
You work your way up to the forwards and you're out of showing for Nami to get out of.
Good carry, good return there from Stephen Kingi from the goal line dropout, bringing Tani Wharau back up 20 metres out from the line. Oh yes, there's a half a hole in there for Alu Wilson. Here comes Darren Kingi. What's he got? Mahina Rangi, safe as. He'll just take his carry. They'll try and play their set out. Here we go. Play the set out. What have we got setting up here? They got some shape. They look like they're shaping up. No, Malks is going. Oh, yes. What's Malks doing? Oh, Tamihana Morunga cuts through that line. What does the referee say? The referee's giving it. What a great kick there from Malcolm Noda.
Yeah, they got some shape. They look like they're shaping up. And Max is going, oh yes. What's Max doing? Oh, Tamihana Morunga cuts through that line.
That brings the score out to 22 to 10. Tani wharau. Still time on the clock, whānau. There's no time, there's not a time that they're finals football. However, at the moment, it looks like Tani wharau are in command. There's some great play there. Like I said, that the 2 games they've had in the last month, they're fresh, they're ready to go. College old boys, they've had to work hard to get through the last few weeks. All credit to them though. They've shown great character. Such a strong, I can see the growth in their club growing so strong. They've got firepower all over the field. Take nothing away from college old boys, and it's not over yet. However, yeah, it's not over yet, whānau. 22-10, anything can happen. Here comes the kick from Caleb. Oh, I think I put the commentator's curse on Caleb. Their kick was unsuccessful. Commentator's curse, or was it Kunna's curse? Oh, look at that. Heaps of time, 18 minutes, 22-10 is the score at the moment. Kunna Morgan says he wants to chuck his boots on. He needs to run the messages. So there's plenty of time left in the game, whānau. There's Alu taking the first carry and met in solid contact from Kali Satani. There goes Malcolm Noda, has just made a cut. And who's with him? Maz. He's just got a draw. Maz is gone. There goes Mahinarangi. Beautiful break. That was just pure class from Malcolm Noda once again. Found him weak around that ruck area, eh?
This is done. There goes Mahinarangi. Beautiful break. That was just pure class from Malcolm Noda once again. This is done.
We've got to change the kickers. Koroheke Moana Taniwha be taking their kick directly in front of the sticks. My man over here's a moment. Oh, that's my one, bro. There we go. Yes, this conversion successful. Bringing our score 28. Tani wharau, College Old Boys 10. And you can still hear the kōrero from Tani wharau. They're still wanting to punch away and work even harder. Oh, Alu Wilson taking the first tackle, and he's lost the ball and they play the ball, and looks like he's got a bit of a problem with his leg.
Still hear the kōrero from Tani wharau. They're still wanting to punch away and work even harder. Oh. Alu Wilson taking the first tackle. And he's lost.
Finals footy, cuz you know it. Oh, there's a bit of an ugly pass there given to Raha. Here comes Anthony Wilson. Anthony Wilson. Another good solid carry from Anthony. He's played solid even throughout the season. I've watched that boy play. I've even watched him grow up. I know him from long time ago. Oh, and there you go. Another error from College Old Boys on a shift. And here we go. Got a return from Mahinarangi. And Caleb. Oh, Carl Satani. Great take, Carl Satani. What a great chase, Carly.
Error from College Old Boys on a shift. And here we go. Got a return from Mahinarangi. And Caleb.
No need for that. Emotions getting in the way. And yet the guy that's got tackled, he's at the back minding his own business. So now they're trying to split up the two teams. A bit of frustration there. Sort of just spilt out. It is embarrassing. Don't need that in our game whānau. You fellas are better than that. Just waiting for a referee's report to see who's gonna have to back up for another set of D, and who's gonna referee Williamson's having a talk to the captain. Right, looks like Pawhare Brown's been brought up. Oh, looks like Pawhare Brown's getting 10 minutes in the bin. Let's see what's happening over here, College Old Boys. Do we have a scenario of last night, Manly Warriors, where there's a high shot there from College Old Boys. Yet we've got one in the bin from Tani Whare. So the question's being asked. Normally you'd think that the one that's getting binned, their team would be the ones getting the other team would be the one getting the penalty. However, that's not the case, whānau. Here we go. Game will continue. Oh, the ball's been dropped on the first tackle from Tani Whare. College Old Boys back in position with the ball after just being given the penalty. College Old Boys on attack. Here comes Anthony, toiling away as ever. Taking the first carry up. Great tackle there from Joel Thompson on Chaz Solomon. They're still holding them out at the moment, but I get a feeling there's going to be a shift on here somewhere. Chaz Solomon. Yes, he's got them in. Chaz Solomon's referee's just checking with his touchies. And there's a try there to College Old Boys. Still a bit of time left.
But I get a feeling there's going to be a shift on here somewhere. Chaz Solomon. Yes, he's got the man. Chaz Solomon.
It's actually turned out to be a nice day when all the reports were that it's going to be an ugly weekend, whānau. Eh? Never ugly when you're on top end, eh, Ash? Never. Never an ugly time, my bro. Oh, kick successful from Sky Grace. 28-16 whānau. With about 10 minutes to go. Oh, there you go. I just heard it. Got about under 9 minutes to go on the clock. Tony Wharewa just walked. Yep. Referee's just put a stop on the clock. 9 minutes left in the season, whānau. Can Tony Wharewa hold our College Old Boys? Or do they get their, they got their backs up? Malcolm noted to kick off for Tony Wharewa. Hey, my bro. Just, got another old veteran that's come walking up behind me. And Tainui right here. Veteran of both clubs actually. Tony Wharewa and Tigers. The winning team. So, yeah. There you go, like I said. College Old Boys have got a sniff, mate. They're going to go and start working hard around that ruck area. They're just going to do those one-off ruck plays. Whoa. And we got another penalty. Interfering in the ruck area. What can Tony Wharewa do? They're going to be able to hold them out.
We're still going to.
I know they got a sniff in there. College Old Boys have got a sniff, I know. They are now 35 metres out from Tony Wharewa's line. Oh no, 40. It's coming on to the 40 metre mark. Great tackle there from Stephen Kingi and Tamihana Morunga. However, here comes Hiram Martin with a strong carry to bring them 20 metres out from the try line. And like I said, there's still time on the clock. Comes a shift. They're looking to shift fast. They're looking to shift. And Raha's trying to go on the line. There goes Raha. Oh, and he's lost the ball. And Koroheke has just regathered the ball for Tony Wharewa, mate. There was some tense moments there. There was going to get had Tony Wharewa on the line. Here comes Mahina Rangi safe as. There was a try gone begging for College Old Boys there, whānau. Tony Wharewa just need to complete their sets. And here he goes, Malcolm Noda. He's going to complete the set for them. Bringing them up 40 metres up the line. Stephen Kingi with a good carry there. Yep. Then just need to get to a kick now. And he's just done a Malcolm Noda, should have put it down. Now you've only given them 50 metres to work with, Melks. See what happens here. Here's Chaz Solomon, he's great around the... You catch you napping, he's going to work you. Here comes another one. One-on-one. I've been given a penalty. I've been given another penalty, College Old Boys. Have they got a shift on? Have they got enough to do the job over there? Here they go. Here's College Old Boys. They're sniffing. They're sniffing. Is the Tony Wharewa defence good enough to hold them out? They're about 5 metres out from the line, College Old Boys. Here comes Sky Grace. Anything can happen with Sky. Third tackle. Here comes a shift. Raha to take on. Nice under his line. Raha to Chaz. Cuts right through Tony Wharewa's space. Giving him a chance. It's 28-20 with a kick to come, whānau. Here's finals footy.
Here comes a shift. Raha. We had to take on nice unders, line we had to chase. Cuts right through Tony for those.
What happens when one goes in the bin, puts them under pressure. Looks like Boss is coming onto the field now. He's substituting someone. Kick successful from Sky Grace. 28-22 whānau with about 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, and Pawhare Brown's just been brought back on the field. So they've got their full contingent back now. He's just given away 2 tries. Just when Kana was ready to walk away, now he's got a bit of hope. He's back to stay. He's tapping his vibe stick. He's tapping his vibe stick to get the vibe. There's our kickoff there from Pawhare Brown. Great kickoff to start us off. Everybody's getting behind College Old Boys. Their supporters are getting behind them now. They can sniff it. Hiram Martin with a good solid carry. That's 2 there. Second tackle there, whānau. 6 points the difference is right. The 2019 champions, 28-22 over College Old Boys. Great battle there from both clubs. 3 years in a row, whānau.
Three-peat. Deservingly.
It was a hard grind. I want to thank all the whānau. Thank you, my bro, Kana, for letting me do the commentary, my bro.
Thank you, bro, for helping out.
All good, brother. It was a good day.
It went smoothly.
Right, I'm just going to go down and visit some of the old bros.
Thank you.
I haven't seen them for years. Cheers, bro. That's us, whānau. Peace.
I'm actually happy that it's over now.
Yeah, he's over. He's like directly opposite us there, mate. At the levers, right on the top of the hill next to the top end there.
Would you have anyone for this anymore?